We're live, family. Putting on my socks, getting comfy, because we're in for a long ride. You understand? We're in for a long ride. So, lock in. Gather, like up the live. Let the algorithm know we're back. Let the algorithm know we're here. Yeah? Let the algorithm know we're here. Let me make sure that our guest has got the link and she's happy. Yeah. Okay, yes, Crystal. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. The people that are locked in. The people that are locked in. I wanted to put up a poll. But, this thing, man. It lets you put up a poll before, but not when you're on live. Unless I've got it wrong, you lot let me know, man. I want to put up a poll. I want to ask you a question, man. Right, guys. Look, listen. We're going deep tonight, yeah? So at this time, if you're not getting ready to go out, that means you're staying in. So relax and take it easy. Don't rush. We're not going to rush tonight. When our guest comes through, when the caller comes through, we are going deep. Okay? We are going deep. Drop a message. Let me know who's here. So I know Kristala is here. Who else is here? Get your snacks and that. Evening, Riva and chat. Let me get my charger. Get your charger. Get your charger. Well, go on, Serene. You're good? I got my tea, my little herbal tea. I need this. Yeah? This is Damiana and Blue Lotus. If you know, you know. If you don't, one day we'll talk about it. We'll talk about the teas. Yeah? We'll talk about the teas. So get your snacks, get all that. Just relax. If you need to use the loo, use it now, because you're not going to want to miss. I guess you can take your phone with you, but do you know what I mean? You're going to want to stay locked in. Like up the live, family. Let the algorithm know we're locked in, so they tell the rest of the squad that we're here. Yeah? Hey, sis, happy Friday. How are you? I'm good, man. You're right. It's a happy Friday. It's a happy Friday, man. I've got good news today, and even without good news, innit? It's always a good day. But I'm happy to be doing this as well. So it's a good Friday, man. I'm good though. I can't complain. Like, I'm grounded and I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go deep. So I love it that you lot are locked in. Like up the live, guys. Let me know who's here. Like, so okay. So this is the setup, yeah. As we're waiting for the guests to come through, I got my tea, yeah. Blue Lotus and Damiana. If you don't know, go and find out about them. I've got a couple books that I'm going to be referring to, depending on what the guest requires, depending on her needs, depending on what her situation is. Then I'll know if I can use any of these books to guide her. Got my water. I've got to stay hydrated, because you know me, I can talk, but talking ain't free. We've got to stay replenished. All this takes energy from your body. I've got a couple sweets, little sugar rush, you know how we do, because we're in for a long ride. If you were locked into the last live, yeah, where, 2 weeks ago with Justo, we were on here for 3 hours. So I'm just letting you lot know, when I say pace yourself, pace yourself. Yeah? All right, so we're waiting for more people to come through. It's been, 4 minutes? So let's give it another 2 minutes, and then Shanice can jump on. Shanice, I don't know if you are watching the live and can hear me and see me. If that's the case, put a message and let me know. Because then when the time comes, I'll just tell you through here, jump on. If not, I'll contact you another way. So let me know. Yes, love and blessings. Welcome. Guys, let me know, man. We're getting interactive. I want to try and put up a poll. Let me see if I can do it. I don't want to mess this up, man, and lock us out. Yes, Shanice. Okay, Shanice is here. She nice is in the house. All right. Okay. So today's Friday. We're gathered here. A couple people will come on through. Yeah, it is what it is. Before we get into it, yeah, there's something I want to share with you lot, yeah, before we jump on and invite our guest in, yeah, just to warm up. If you were on my last live, There was Nevea. If you're here, I know if you're here you would jump on the chat, but if you're here, say yo. So we had one of our squad, Nevea, came on. She was talking to us about certain things that she's going through, and then she went deeper to say, look, she's got skin conditions. So, oh my days. 1 minute, guys. Can you imagine? 1 minute, hold on. Let me see if it's here. All right, yeah. So she was telling us about some skin conditions she's suffering with, and I've got this book that talks about how certain symptoms that show up in our body. The book breaks down how those things that show up in our flesh, how they're linked to certain mental things that we're going through. So when I opened the book, I was reading certain things to her about the book, blah blah blah. If you ain't watched it, the last live I done, it was crazy, yeah. And there's a word in there, what, psoriasis? I hope I'm saying it right, but because I'm dyslexic, I couldn't say the word properly. So I went onto Google and I said, tell me how to pronounce this word. And I told the viewers, Google has told me how to pronounce the word, but because of my dyslexia, you're going to notice throughout the rest of the live, I'm still going to struggle to record the correct pronunciation and articulate it properly. Yeah, which I did. Now, I'm going to share this story with you because it's about abilities and walking in our strength. In the last live, I talked about a gentleman I met at a store. Yeah, go and watch it. What I learned from him. Today, I want to quickly tell you another story about another gentleman that I met in another store. So I'll go into the store to buy some few things in the offline sense. When I get to the till, you got the till keepers at the till doing his thing. Like up the live, family. If you're locking in, like up the live. Look, it's Friday night. It's 8 o'clock. If you're not getting ready now to go out, you're not going nowhere. So relax, lock in, get your tea, get your water, get your snacks, chill, get your blanket. You get me? Right now I'm up, but soon I'm going to be laying back on my sofa. So we're just warming up. Okay, so I've gone into the store and I'm like giving him the items and the guy's locked it in. The guy who's locking it in, he's doing his thing, but there's another guy standing by him. So I come to realize the guy who's locking in my items, he's actually under training. Yeah, he's being trained to work in the shop by the guy who's standing next to him. So the guy who's locked in my items, he gives me a figure of like, I can't remember what it is, the £1 satin 35. And I remember thinking, that's something don't really sound right about that, but I haven't picked up the items and looked at the figures either, so I can't really say nothing. So I'm like, okay, cool, £1, whatever it is, £1, whatever it is. But then the guy who's training him is like, whoa, hold on. Nah, I'm like, it's not £1 something. So he leans over him, punches in the item, and it's almost double. It's like £3.50 something. So even I'm like, ooh, you get me? So the guy who's training the newbie, he's like, oh, this guy, man. Because obviously he's the owner of the shop. And if he weren't there, this guy was going to cause him to lose money. So he's like, oh, you get me, whatever. And so I say to the guy who's up huffing and puffing, the owner of the shop, I say, brother, you're standing too close to this guy. He's nervous. You're training him and you're all over him. You're on his back. He's not relaxed. When you're too careful, that's when you make more mistakes. When you're anxious, that's when you make more mistakes. You need to relax. Let him feel confident in himself so he can punch numbers and concentrate. Because you're there, all he's thinking is, I can't make a mistake. I can't make a mistake. And whatever you focus on is what you're going to get. Even though he's thinking, I can't make a mistake, I can't make a mistake. Remember, you can't make a mistake in order to avoid making a mistake. He doesn't understand that as long as you're focusing on not making a mistake, you're going to make the mistake because what you're focusing on is mistakes. It's as simple as that. So I tell the guy, yo, back off the guy, he's nervous. So they all start laughing. So I give them about £4 coins. So the owner, punching in to give me the change. And I say to him, nah, keep the change. He's like, no, don't keep it. No, take the change. I said, no, keep the change. Give it to the boy who's training and encouraging. I'm leaving you with my little 50p that I ain't going to do nothing with. But I want to leave a message here between both of you, yeah? Give him space. You got to believe in him for him to believe in himself. He needs you to trust in him. You wanna train him for him to run your shop. That requires trust. You can't even trust him. You get me to punch in the numbers. You're on his back. Back off. I said, give him I had a Q&A sticker. I think this is what I was looking for, guys. The super, what? Okay, let me see. Start a Q&A. 1 minute, guys. I think this is what I was looking for. So what, I can edit the question here. The superpower you want today. No, that's not the question I wanted to ask. All right, forget that for now. I'll try that another time. What? It's not letting me end it. Yeah, there we go. All right, put that in the bin. So I'm like, brother, relax. As I'm walking out the shop, the shopkeeper's still calling me back. No, come and get the 50p. No. Just bopped off and left him with the 50p. What are you going to do? You're going to throw in the bin? Or you're going to give it to charity? Or you're going to give it to the gang? I don't care what you do. The message still stands. We've all got different levels of abilities. And we all got to give each other that room and that space. And not expect that what we can do, someone else can do. And then we get upset when they can't do it to our standard because we want them to do it our way. They're not us. So it's never going to be the same as us. And this takes me on to my final point before Shanice jumps on. Like up the live, guys. If I've said something you like up the live. Everything here is transactional. I don't ask for free likes. If I say something you like up the live. It's simple. Okay. So yes, Nanu, welcome, Nanu. Nanu's in the building. Okay, welcome. So I want to say this final point here before Shanice jumps on. And I'm going to talk about this Elaine the painting, about Elaine saying how we need to boycott, is it Asian stores or South Asian, something like that. Yeah, we need to boycott them stores. A lot of people have different opinions about it. Cool. Some people are, oh, Elaine, whatever, bigging her up. Some people are not. One thing I'm going to say is, Elaine is our sister. So the fact that she's willing to be outspoken, we have to protect her. What you're outspoken about does matter. But the fact that she's willing to be outspoken, let's respect her and protect her. But this is my message. Let me take a sip of my tea. Like up the live, family. Like up. People are locking in. Come on in, guys. We're warming up. Our guest is about to jump on in 2 minutes. 8:15, she'll jump on. And then we get going. We're going deep, yeah? Get cozy, get comfy, get everything you need in this intro. So once we lock in, no disturbances. Because though our guest is coming, we are coming to learn. She's coming to share. We are coming to learn. You understand? That's the agreement. Okay. The thing about Elaine the Pains thing, which is what I'm going to say might be considered a bit controversial and is still quite generalistic, what I'm going to say, but you lot will get the message. Okay, you'll get the message. And the message is, yeah, I'm a strong believer that as groups or races or nationalities, whatever, however we want to separate ourselves, each of us as groups have our strengths and have our weaknesses. There's a reason why there may not be that many black stores or whatever. There's a couple black people that are into business and want to do that and want to put in the graft that is required. But there's a good amount that just don't want to do that. Like, we just don't want to do that. I like that idea of having a shop for my people them to come and buy. But the truth is, what it takes, I don't want to do. So the people them that have got the ability, that business increment in them, the strategies, they know what it takes, they know how to do it. Let them do that. Let them do that. What the white man is good at, what the white people them are good at, let them do that. One thing we know about us and them, they're good with time and order and them things. So when it comes to those aspects, let them run that. And you see, us blacks, not all of us, but most of us, what we're good at is soul, enjoyment. We bring the flavor to the world. We bring the music. We bring the dance. We bring the spirit. So that's our job. So when we stay in that lane, that's where we will thrive. No white man can come and bring soul and life and dance and music into the world like a black man. None of them. That's why even if most of them, like they say, are the owners of the labels and that's the only place they can channel the money out of the music. But they still, till today, can't do it themselves. It's not, they ain't got it like that. They ain't got it like that. If we really want to boycott something, that's why we got to boycott. Our talent. Nobody do nothing. See the way the music industry will crush, will crumble. If the black people them say, the flavor of the world say, we're not doing nothing, my brother. They can't make no money off us. We have to do the work for them to make the peas. Because they're good at that side of it and we're good at this side of it. And then the Asian man, they're good with their business thing or whatever. And then you got the East Asians, they're good with their thing. So if as different races, all of us stayed in our lane, it will be for the betterment of the whole world. But we don't think like that. We just want to be better than the other, do what they do, and then be better at them. Opposed to say, you know what, brother, you're good at that, you do that, and let me do what I do. Unity is not all of us being the same. Unity is all of us being different in our own strength for the same purpose. Bringing it together. It's not that we have to be together. No, we can be separate, but do it together. All of us are being separate together. So that's the only thing I would say about the Elaine the painting. We don't need to boycott them, man. Let them man serve us the way they do to. Let them provide. Let them do that. Let them do that. They've got their strategy. Let them do that. And then let us do what we do that will benefit them and others. That's the cheat code. All right. Let's get grounded again. We're locked in. There's people here. Like up the live if I said anything that you like. Like up the live. It's transactional here. Okay? All right. Okay. It's about hard disagree. It's about respecting ourselves. There's a deep-seated issue with the Asian community that affect us black people. Go where you are respected, but I guess to each their own. Definitely each to their own, because I've never been disrespected by an Asian person. So that goes for anybody and everything. Black people, but I've been places black people don't respect me. But I can't run from black people. I'm black. My world is black. My people are black. As long as we're here in the world, there's nowhere to run to. So that's what I'm saying. It's better that we work together. It's better that we work together. When you reveal the name of the book, soon. I'll reveal it soon. One thing, let me tell you something, Shanetta. See that book that you really, really, really want to know about, yeah? Obviously, it's not a mainstream book. Not a lot of people know about it. But there's some books, they come under the category, seek and ye shall find. There was a place in my life, there was something I was searching for that made me come across that book. You get what I'm saying? So not all books that I own, I can just come and bring on the screen. You got to take time with some content. You got to take time. If you're ready for some books, they'll find you. You hear me? If you're ready for some books, they'll find you. Don't worry. Nanu, the Asian people I have come in contact with in the hair shops are usually young, so they always support what I'm doing as a hairdresser and let me put my business cards and stuff in there. Yeah, so yeah, that's another thing. Generational. Maybe the older lot, you're right. Maybe they were a certain way, but the young, because they're like, so we're black Brits, what they're Asian Brits as well. So after a while, I guess our races and our culture dissolve as all of us, because most of us are raised here. So we now have our own culture, Asian to black, you get me? We understand each other different from maybe how their parents might have been who started the shop. So that's another dynamic, you get what I'm saying? And I think that's why it had such an uproar, because, yeah, like, they've been in you get me? Like, I don't know, in London, what school did you go to that there weren't no Asian brother with you? You understand? Like, or no Turk, or you get me? Like, they just kind of, you get me? We're all a bit blended. We're all a bit blended. It's definitely a generational thing. Yeah, I think so. All right, guys, 20 past. 20 past. You lot locked in? You lot ready to go? Let's do this. She nice. Shanice, when you're ready, lock in. Any issues, let me know. I'll resend you the link. But I believe it's good. This is the first time I'm doing this live, guys. Having someone jump on and all that. So bear with us. Last, 2 weeks, I did this with Justo, but no one jumped on. Everyone was just watching. So we didn't have to, you get me? So Shanice, when you're ready, jump on. All right, guys, get comfy. Get your tea. Get your water. Relax. Listen, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you about this blanket, yeah, and why I got it with me. A few years ago, yeah, I lost a good friend of mine, yeah, and I don't want to go into the story now. I'll just save it maybe for another time. But when I was down and out, when I say down and out, I'll give you a snippet. My life was so flipped on its head. I would, yes, Shanice. All right, come on through. Let's add her in. Chat. Welcome, Shanice. Clap it up, like up the live, like up the live, like up the live. She's in
Hey
the house.
guys.
Welcome her. Show gratitude for our sister coming in to share her story so we can learn. That's what it's about. Like up the live. Thank you, family. Like up the live. That's it. There we go. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. That's it. See, Shanice, you seen the love there? That's it.
Thank you.
That's it. Let me finish this story. You take your time. Now you've logged on. Ground yourself before we get started. Yes, Celine.
Hey
Welcome.
guys.
Oh, they're talking to you. I think they're saying, hey, they're talking to you, not me. Yes, love and blessing. So around these times in my life, I remember sleeping at terrible times where I'm waking up, guys, at 9 p.m. I'm waking up at 9 p.m. Then I will go to this bedroom's house. I'll text them and I always pray that I'll get a response saying, yeah, come true. Because it was never guaranteed. But most of the time they'll give me a yes. I'll be like, yo, you about? And they'll be like, come true. They will let me come to their house and sit there till about 2 a.m., 3 a.m. And then I'll jump in the car, go home. And that's why my sleeping pattern was mash up. Because then you get me, I sleep like that, wake up, burn a couple zoots, pass out again. It was terrible. This friend, yeah, at this time, I don't know what I don't know what I would have done without him. Because if you're waking up at 9 p.m. and you've got a friend who says, come to my safe space, if you don't have them, what else do you think you're going to be doing at 9 p.m.? What else do you think you're going to be doing at 9 p.m. as a depressed young lady? Nothing good. Or you're going to fall into a deadly trap. You know them ones. If you know, you know. Like up the live. If you know, you know. So a couple years ago, I found out by it. No, I got an email, guys. I got an email and I knew straight away something weren't right. I called the number in the email and they say, yo, ... You get me? Passed away. And the person I spoke to when I called was his girlfriend, who at the time I hadn't met her because when she came into his life, my life was much better. So I had moved at the ends and you get me? So I wasn't around as much. So it was always like, I'll come down and I'll see you two. I'll come down and I'll see you two. And I remember one time he called me, the last conversation we had, I said to him, yo, I'm gonna come and see you. I'm gonna come and see you. I'm gonna come and see you. And he said to me, yeah, come see me. And he made two comments to me. He said, yo, I started hitting the countryside more and it feels good. And I said, yes, my brother, because I had moved to the country. I was like, yes, my brother, I'm so happy that you're getting out of like London a bit and you're going country. Big up to you, because my man, you get me, he's in the trenches. So I was very proud of him. And then I said to him, bro, hold on, before you go, yeah, I just want to tell you thank you, you know. I was like, thank you so much. Like, with my dark days, bro, you were really there for me, you know. Blah, blah, blah. And I was letting it out to him. And he was like, yeah, come on, sis, you know. It's all love. I was like, thank you. I can't thank you enough. And that was the last conversation. That was the last conversation I had with my man. I could never be so sad, but yet so proud that I said those things to him at that time. Because it's not easy to listen to your spirit when it tells you, say this or do this. Sometimes you think, it's a summer afternoon, I'm just having a quick chat with him. Why are you now going to go deep and start telling him, oh, thank you, brother, for all you've done for me? Why? Like, you're going to talk again, innit? So why are you bringing that up? You get me? Why are you bringing that up? But I know why I brought it up. And I remember when he passed away, I texted him. I don't think I even have that text on this phone. Let me see if I got it on this phone. I texted him. I had to text him because I needed to be able to process what had just happened. I was like, I need to talk to you again one more time. Have I got it here? I'm trying to find it. Or was it on my old phone? Maybe it was on my old phone. It's got to be on this phone. So, hold on. Oh, gotta find that text. So anyway, sorry guys, bear with me. I need to be sure that whether it's here or not, or my mind won't rest. Because one thing my phone says, oh, do you want us to delete stuff after? And I'm like, no, don't delete nothing after. No, yeah, I want to keep everything. But since I started all this YouTube stuff, memory and space have been an issue. So I was like, I might have to do that. And I think because I'd gone and done that, I might have lost it. I hope not. Anyway, I saved that for another time. So guys, the time has come where I'm getting married traditionally. I'm having my traditional African wedding. And I'm like, I need my brother there, man. I need my brother there. Like, I can't believe this is happening. He's not there. You know what I'm saying? You know them ones. So, all right, bear with me, guys. I'm in the section. If it's here, then it's here. If it's not here, then it's not here. I'm surprised that maybe his family disconnected his number. That's why I'm typing his name and the message is not coming. I think that's what it is. So it's going to require me to actually, do you know what I mean? All right, let me leave that for a minute. So I'm doing my traditional African wedding. And so I invite his mom, his sister, and his girlfriend at the time, like up the life family. And his girlfriend gifted me this. It was nice, you get me? It was nice. She gifted me this. So that's the story of this. So he's here with us right now. Mm-hmm. This is, you get me? He's with us. Yeah? And I say that because his girlfriend don't know me, never met me, but I love stuff like this. this, candles, incense, all that. I love that. So when she brought me that kind of kit, I thought, yo, what are the chances? And then when he passed away, and we went to his graveside, when I used to go to his yard, he used to have big bottles of Ciroc. He never used to drink it, and neither did I. I don't know if it was that fashion, but it was there. So I always thought, that's my man's juice. So when he passed, I said, let me get him some white juice. And then for some reason, I said, let me get him some fresh fruits. Because I heard it's good. You get fresh fruits for your people, them that have passed away. Not all, but fresh fruits is good. So I get fresh fruits. I take it to the graveside. When I get there, his family start, they're going nuts. They're like, because their mum and sister came later after me. They're like, who brought these fruits? I'm like, I did. They're like, what? My man loved fresh fruits. He loved fresh fruit. For his birthday, he wanted a cake that was just made out of fruits only. I didn't even know something like that existed. I was like, really? I didn't know, even though I sit with him and all that, but I didn't know he liked fruit like that. I brought fruit for the family. And after that was it. Me, the mum, the sister, became family. We became family. At that moment, they knew, you know, and at this moment, I knew he knew. You see it? That connection. Now, I cannot remember why. Oh, that's it. I was telling you, let's get comfy. That's why I said the story. Friday night, 8:30. If you're not getting ready to go out now, you're not going nowhere. So relax, get comfy, and lock in. Okay? Like up the live family. All right. Shanice.
Hey Riva.
How you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Yeah. Let me hire this up, man. I don't know, this phone's a bit funny one. If I can't hear, I'll just put in my headphones. All right, Shanice. So let's kick it off like this, yeah?
Okay.
Put your hands up like this. Put your hands up like this. That's it, like a pledge. Yeah? Like a pledge. I'm about to make you pledge to
Okay.
the live chat. How open are you prepared to be on the scale of 1 to 5?
4.
4. All right. You can put your hand down. And
Okay.
I pledge too that I will try to remain within the parameters of 4. Your
Okay.
4 and my 4 may be different.
Mhm.
Bearing in mind, I've got a playlist called 10 Ways I Ruined My Life,
Mhm.
where I say things that people will take to the grave with them. So
Mhm.
my 4 and your 4 may be different. So
Mm.
if I ask you a certain question that is out of your 4 and is a
Mm.
4.4, get into a 5,
Yeah.
Riva, I'm not prepared to answer that question.
Okay.
Simple.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
So chat, support our sister, like up the live, let the algorithm know we're locked in so others can join. We're here, we're gathered. This is us now. Whoever's here now is here. Yeah, we're the team, we're the squad. Let's go. Okay. Shanice,
Mhm.
to begin with, I have to, it's my duty to let you kick it off.
Okay.
Yeah, so that you can lead and I can follow.
Mhm.
So kick it off. Tell me whatever you want to say. You kick it off.
Okay. Hi guys. So I'm She Nice or Shanice, whichever one. And I'm the founder of She Nice London. So we are She Nice London is a clothing brand, but yeah, I'm gonna give you the backstory on all of that. You know, you can check us out on Instagram. Um, but overall, She Nice is the brand. She Nice London is the clothing. We have She Nice Photography because I'm a photographer. I have a degree in photography.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, I'm a
Okay.
mother. Um, whole load of different things, and yeah, I'm just here to share my journey and my story and help others along the way.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you made a comment about the back. So do you want to start with the backstory of She Nice, or you want to start somewhere else? Go for it.
Yeah, I can start with the backstory. So,
Okay.
obviously, like I said, my name's Shanice. She Nice came around because just growing up, I didn't really have the best reputation of being very nice. Um, I suffered with like anger issues and different issues and stuff that ultimately affected how I came across as a person and how I presented to the world.
Mm.
So during COVID, I think it was COVID, I just had some time where obviously everyone was by themselves. You couldn't be around anyone. You had to really take time for yourself. So in that time, it was like, me and God just had this thing where it was a bit of a realization for me and
Mm.
really looking at myself, understanding how I'm coming across in the world, and just like what my actual,
I'm listening to you.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so how I come across in the world, um, learning how to understand people as well, because a lot of the time, anger and stuff can come from us just understanding ourselves and not being able to see other things from people's side. So COVID was just a time for me where I just was re-evaluating myself, and She Nice was like God's rebrand of me.
Mm.
It was yeah, just a time where I just felt like God was just rebranding me and making me into the person, the woman that He put me here to be. Um,
So Shanice, yeah,
yeah.
talk to me a little bit about how you were coming across. So you can give me one or two stories about how your anger showed up, how you reflected it, how you expressed that.
Okay,
Maybe one
so
of the biggest incidences, ones that's prominent in your mind.
there are a few different things that I can
Mm.
reach on to tell that story, but there was one particular thing that happened. I think this was maybe just before COVID, but I wasn't driving yet and I was getting on the bus. I had just had my son,
Mm.
so I had a buggy. And then, like you have your, I don't know if people go through this, but buggy was.
That buggy
So
walls. When I used to see, I used to be like, nah, that looks long.
honestly. So
Is it long?
yeah. So obviously sometimes you've been waiting long for a bus
Yeah.
and then someone just comes and you're thinking, hold on. So
Mm.
yeah, I was waiting at the front, ready to get on the front of the bus, and there
Mm.
was two buggies, but I had been there before the other lady. And in my head, I was thinking, listen, you see if this woman tries to quickly get on the bus, me and her today, because boy, I got places to go. But anyway, it happened that
Mm.
the back door opened and she just rushed and pushed her buggy on the thing. And I was thinking, oh my God, honestly, yeah. But it turned out that there was enough space for both of us. But I was
Okay.
just still so very
Yeah.
angry.
You had already psyched up yourself
I
though.
already,
You had already psyched up yourself, you
yeah,
get
I was
me?
already thinking, anyhow, this woman does it. So when I was just already angry. So I went on and I pushed in my buggy and I just made sure that I brushed past her. And then she was sitting at the, there's the two seats where the buggies are.
Yeah.
And she was sitting there already. And I made sure that when I sat there, I just slumped down in the chair so hard. And I just, do you know what I'm saying?
You
I
let
just,
her know, like, yeah, I'm not happy with you.
yeah. So um, I don't know if it was straight away, but she just looked at me and she just said, like your anger is going to make you lose your blessings.
Raw.
Yeah, yeah, that's what she said to me. And after that, it was literally just a quick, and then we just started talking. And it was only
Raw.
for a few bus stops. But she was just like, yeah, like your anger, like, and she don't know me from anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I could have just been having a bad day that one day that made me act like that, but there was just
Yeah.
something that told her, listen, let this girl know that her anger is gonna make her lose her blessings. Do you know what I'm
Right, no,
saying?
she must have been sent. Because when you deep it, for someone who's saying that to you,
Mm,
if you know that, or if you think like that,
mm,
why did you jump on the bus before me when you know
mm,
I'm there before you? If you
yeah,
got
it
that
was like it
mentality
was
to
just
tell me that, you should be the type that say, go true because you were here before
Yeah,
me. So it's
yeah.
almost like he was organized just to
Mm.
deliver that message to you.
Just to give me that message that, do you know what, your anger is going to make you lose your blessing. And obviously I've grown up Christian and everything like that, so I understand these things. But sometimes when you're in it and you're so easily triggered, sometimes, like, you never know what can happen
You
from
never know.
your
Yeah, it's
anger can
true. It's
really put
true.
you in some
True.
serious situations. So
Mm,
that
mm,
was a really big one for me, that I was like, you
mm.
know what, Shanice, listen. But
Listen.
obviously I still have my, even now it's an ongoing thing that I'm,
Mm,
as I'm giving the message to others. um yeah, so She Nice London ultimately is just to be able to just pass on this message of being nice.
mm,
Niceness costs nothing. Why is it
mm,
so hard for us to be nice to each other when
mm,
it costs nothing?
mm.
It doesn't really, it's something that we have to really look at, because at the end of the day I have children, so I
Mm,
need to be, if we just think it's never going to get better,
mm.
what's going to happen for our children?
Yeah, what's
You
gonna
know what I'm
happen for
saying?
them? What's gonna happen for
So
them? What is gonna
yeah,
happen for
so
them?
it's
Yeah.
one of them ones that as I'm saying it, it's not like I'm condemning. I'm talking to myself,
Mm.
and I'm like, my brand is a reminder for me every day,
Every day.
trying my hardest. Do you know what
And
I'm
that was the
saying?
thing, Shanice, that I said I wanted to bring up to you again. That
Yeah.
whole thing about your brand being based off, I wasn't so nice, but I'm
Mm,
declaring now, she nice. You get me?
mm,
I am nice, like, and
mm,
that's powerful. And the reason why it stood out to me is because, you know, Aggie, I can't be general and talk for everyone,
mm,
but at least for me or girls like me, the
mm,
Agginess is natural, is in our blood.
mm,
It's
mm,
part of our love language. It's just
mm.
our way, you know. It shouldn't be like that, but it is like
It
that.
just is,
So
yeah.
when you said that, I was like, ooh, like
Mm,
I need a she nice. I need to wear
mm,
your clothing to just
yeah.
generate that energy. I'm a nicer person now,
Mm,
but still, if triggered,
mm,
and
mm,
you know that you're truly transformed when you're triggered and you can still remain grounded. That's when you
mm.
know you've
Yeah,
really elevated, yeah. Because it's
yeah.
easy to, you get me, and just
Yeah.
do what you got to
And
do on a day to
honestly,
day.
yeah, you see, when you have that thing of where you can, sometimes we feel like, yeah, if we give it to them, we're gonna feel so much better after. Like, but honestly, you make yourself angry, you like, you're disturbing your energy, you're disturbing others' energy, and ultimately when you're nice, you do feel a lot happier
You
than
do,
you do when
you
you're,
do,
but it's in our head. We have to
yeah,
try and retrain, because I still go through it now.
yeah.
Like, I have to actively talk to myself
And say,
and be like, Shanice, yeah,
calm down. And power's in the word, yeah. You got almost have to hypnotize yourself and
yeah,
say, relax. And you're right,
yeah,
it's a trickery of the mind. It's almost like an addiction. It's just like you're so vexed, you got to let it out, cuss them out. That's where the term cuss them out comes from.
mm,
Cuss them out, let it out your
mm,
system and
mm,
rasp them up so it's
mm,
out of your system. But one thing I say here, when you do good for someone,
yeah,
every time they think about the good you've done for them and
mm,
they smile and they release that positive energy, it's
mm,
like a prayer that's been released to God into that atmosphere.
mm,
Every time they remember the good you've done for them.
yeah,
When you cuss
definitely,
someone out and you rasp them and you make them vex, every time they think of you and that anger comes, it's sent to you again.
mm,
And when it gets sent
yeah,
to you again and that anger jumps on you again, soon after you find yourself angry again with someone else and then you're round and round. By the time you know it, you got a whole list of people who are vexed at you. Every time
mm,
they think of you, they're cursing you, and then
mm,
your life is just. These are like
mm-hmm,
the spiritual sides of our day-to-day life that we don't see, and then we get entwined into
mm,
things, and we're just like, "Why is my life like this? Why am I
mm-hmm,
always vexed?" You hear angry people say that I'm always
yeah,
angry. Yeah, because you're in a chain reaction that
yeah.
you need to
It's
break.
just a constant cycle,
It's a
and
constant cycle.
um,
Like up the
yeah.
life families for locked in. Yes, yes, S Barbie, big up.
Yeah, man.
So, Shanice, I
Hmm.
need to know a little bit more about your
Hmm.
convo with a woman.
Yeah, so do you know what? Because it was a while ago, I
Mm,
can't remember, and it was such a quick convo. I
mm.
ended up getting off the bus a few stops later, but I do know that she told me to come to her church. I can't
I was
remember.
going to say she must have been Christian. That's
Yeah,
something my mum or my
yeah,
sister would do.
yeah.
like that. It made me think of my mom or my sister. They go to people on the bus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. But it was,
yeah.
but it resonated with me so much that after that, I couldn't actually remember what church she said that she went to, but I
Mm,
really wanted to find her again. But I've
mm.
never seen her again since then,
You won't.
obviously.
I'm telling you, people like that. They
Yeah,
come for one job, they're gone. You will never see her again.
yeah,
When you
yeah.
maybe when you transition, you might see her there, but
Mm,
you
mm,
won't see them faces on the face of the earth.
mm,
And that's what makes them stay in your mind more. Listen,
yeah.
if you found her and you start going to a church, you end up doing something that annoys you. You just be
And
like,
then,
forget this
yeah,
woman. You get me? Sometimes you need a novelty to stay because we're all humans. So you
yeah,
need that
some people it's
novelty.
just, yeah, you're just
Keep
meant to
it short,
meet them,
short.
get
God's
the
like,
message, and keep it moving. Yeah,
keep it moving.
yeah,
Keep it moving. So
definitely.
just the thing. You get me?
Yeah.
Adventure of Marcia. Yes, Marcia, welcome. Welcome. Like up the live chat. Come on, man. We're getting started. You get me? We're easing in. This is the intro. All right. Oh, wait. Guys, bear with me a moment. I left my door open. Yeah, I was supposed to shut it. Yeah. I don't want to wake up my boy and then he runs. 1 minute. All right. So, Shanice, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's rewind a little bit. Yeah.
Mhm.
I want to rewind a little bit.
Mhm.
Okay. If you can remember, or
Yeah.
anything you can remember, tell me what you think ignited the anger issues in your soul.
Um. Okay. So I think that possibly because I remember. So I grew up in church. My
Mm,
mom used to make me go to church and stuff like that.
mm,
And this is like separate, but I'm gonna go back again.
no problem.
But I did do like I think it was um. So churches like to do these things. Like it was like next top role model of Croydon.
Oh, okay,
So,
okay, okay,
but
okay, okay.
it was like within the church.
Okay, all right, oh
And
yeah.
one thing that I remember is that oh hey Marsha.
Oh, Marsh, love it.
Yeah.
Oh, is that because I said Marcia?
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
like
Marsha,
Marsha.
yeah.
Marsha, sorry, correct me because I've got one.
Yeah, that's my neighbor.
Is it? Oh, big
Yeah, I
up, big up.
think.
Thank you for locking it. One thing I'll
Yeah.
say though, Shanice, yeah, your people,
Yeah.
they're locked into you though.
Oh,
They're
thank
locked
you
into you. Like,
guys.
yeah, when we were
Thank
posting
you.
this up, I see your people, you get me? So
Mm.
if any of you aren't here, you know Shanice personally, write a P or something, or say I do, or like up the live, you get me? Yeah, you lot are her people for real. So yeah, big
Thank
up.
you guys.
But
I
yeah, go
appreciate
through.
you.
Oh no, it
But
must be me. We'll talk about that later. You gotta come on the next live, Marsh.
yeah, so yeah, I remember that like we kind of had to do like a little speech of I can't remember how it came about, but I do remember saying that one of my points, I think I was maybe like 11,
Mm.
but I was like we should try and control ourselves because in my head, I put in my head that I had forced my anger issues. Um in the sense of I said something like I didn't have anger issues, but because I forced it, I now have anger issues, and
Oh,
I'm now working on. But what I do think is that I possibly could have had some kind of neuro,
neurodiversity.
yeah.
Okay.
I think that maybe because honestly, from when I was young, so just a small example, like my younger cousin was getting having his christening.
Mm.
And then there was a girl, like where there's these like family occasions, and then you meet people on the other side that you don't know, and then you just become friends for the night and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So me and this girl was really good friends for the night. Everything was going so fine, and then there was a guy there, and both of us was like, nah, he's nice, blah blah blah, whatever.
So wait, round
And
what age are you here?
I think I was maybe probably like 12,
Okay.
11, 12 as well.
Okay. Okay.
Um, yeah, and she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go and tell him that you think he's nice," and I was like, "No," but in me saying no, I punched her in the face. And I just don't understand how it happened. Um and then it was like this big thing where I had to go home, and then it was just this whole big thing. So it's like when I was young, there would always be these things that I would just end up in trouble, and I didn't know how it would happen because I wasn't meaning to
do it.
get myself in trouble, but I would always end up in trouble. And I remember in church, like, I would be the child like at the back. I would try and like leave the service, and then the minister would be trying to stop me from leaving, and then I'll be like all wrestling back. So when I think back to it, I think maybe there could have been something there that
So
wasn't.
are you still undiagnosed? Like, have you gone for an
Yeah,
assessment at all?
no, I've not gone for any assessment, and it's not really something that I don't think. I think that as I'm able to start understanding myself,
Mm,
it's something that I'm able to manage.
mm,
So,
mm.
but even if I just don't think it's anything that I would ever look into getting diagnosed.
Okay, why is that?
I think maybe it's just one of them ones where it's like I've lived with it. It's just me. Do you know what I'm saying? If I got diagnosed, I wouldn't be getting any medication or anything. So I don't know necessarily how it would help me in any way.
Mm. So this is my little pointer. All right,
Yeah,
Nanu, I hope you're locked in, you know? Okay. I hope you're locked in, yeah? Nanu? Okay.
I thought should be, yeah, definitely more.
So this is my little pointer.
Yeah.
The life we live
Mm,
is so vast.
mm,
So many different elements to it, so many different aspects, so many different people involved,
mm,
so many different branches that extend out of us.
yeah.
And every day we get up, we try our best, we do our best, we work it out, another day comes and another day goes.
Mm,
If we knew our future, if we knew where we were going, if we knew what next week, the week after would look like, there's certain things we'll do now.
true.
I'm not saying we will do it to get there, we will do it to a, but
Mm,
it's definitely, it
yeah,
will
yeah.
influence our decision now.
Mm, that makes
Now,
sense.
if you go for an assessment and they say you ain't got it, cool.
Mm,
If they say, okay, you have something and it's this,
mm,
because you're aware of that direction, you got a point to stand on, a point to look at.
mm,
Your journey will no longer be like how most of us live, just get up and work it out every day. You
mm,
would actually know what you need to work out.
yeah,
So
true.
you're just sharpening up your game.
Mm, that makes
Because it's
sense.
like the scripture says, my people perish for a lack of knowledge.
Mm,
So
mm,
just the knowledge alone doesn't mean you have to have medication, doesn't mean nothing.
mm,
Just being self-aware, like, okay,
being able to understand that.
being able to
Yeah.
understand, because then you'll be able to do more specific research.
Mm,
So even like there's things to it. And
mm,
the reason why I'm saying that is because I don't know if you've heard me share about my
mm,
dyslexia story.
mm,
Yeah, where it's just like, eh, I had an idea something was a bit up, but I brushed it off. Didn't want to
mm,
hear it. Didn't really want to
mm,
know. Became pregnant with my son, and I was like, okay, it's no longer about me,
mm.
because if I do have this thing, there's a certain way it affects my life, which is
And
fine. I can deal with
yeah,
it. But
yeah.
once I give birth to him, it can affect his. It still
Mm,
probably will affect him, but at least I know I can fashion certain things for the betterment of me and my son.
mm,
Went for the assessment. Yes, you do have it. Okay. After that, I went into one-to-one mentoring for it. So let me give you an example. At the time, I had a job, and the job I was doing required me to do a number of things within a space of time.
yeah.
And if I fail to keep within the time, it will then have a major domino effect on the rest of my day, which will then increase my stress because now
Mm,
I've got to catch up. So by the
mm,
end of the day, I'm more depleted, my vibe and my attitude is a bit off, and
yeah.
then domino effect.
Mm,
I didn't notice this, and I didn't notice that that was an issue in my life till I was diagnosed. I knew I did it, but I didn't know where it stemmed from. So when I went for the mentoring, the guy that my mentor talked me through it. We then came up with a plan on how to manage it, and then my work life was so much better.
yeah.
Now the reason why I'm saying it here, it goes beyond what I'm saying. The other reason is people, neurodiverse people, some of us, especially if you're dyslexic, we struggle to remain in employment because the
Mm,
workforce, some of the workforce doesn't fit our needs.
yeah.
So because it don't fit our needs, we struggle to stay, we end up leaving, we
Mm,
end up bouncing from job to job, which affects your self-esteem because you start telling yourself, I can't keep no job, I can't keep no job. The
mm,
people around you start looking at your family and saying, this girl can't keep no job. This girl can't keep. And then if you can't keep a job for a long enough time, you struggle with credit, you struggle with saving. So a
mm,
lot of them neurodiverse people, their pockets are a bit weak. And when your
mm,
pocket is weak, you don't stand a chance. So now
true.
you're depressed and you're broke.
Mm,
And if you're those two things, certain people don't want to mix with you. So you're going to struggle to
yeah.
probably get in a relationship. You're going to struggle to up. So you start seeing the way this one thing starts to
Mm,
just
ripple effect.
ripple effect.
Mm,
So the aim of the game is to do anything you can to always go up the ladder. So
yeah.
if that means possibly getting an assessment,
Mm,
boom, I would always advise. But
mm.
that's just my little point up. All right,
No,
so
it's true.
I'm gonna jump into the chat, see what the chat's saying. We
Yeah.
come back. Like
Okay.
up the live, family. Come on, if you're locked in, like up the live. If you like anything we've said, like up the live. All right, chat. Let's see what you're saying. Mm. Okay, wow, that hit home, Marsh. All right, Marsh. Yes, being neurodivergent myself, it's hard because you can feel triggered so quickly by many factors that include the environment. Yeah, on your senses. Yeah, you should definitely. Yeah. People are encouraging you to check it out. Okay, we need to talk about that, Shanice. Therefore, look into it. I'm on that pathway now. Okay, so your neighbors on the pathway too.
Yeah.
It helps to better understand yourself. Yeah, love the convo. Okay. Um, Nanu, this is why I can't work for anyone because literally I can't handle the system. That's why I work for myself.
Mm,
So there you go. There you go. Powerful convo. Love it. Yes.
mm.
Thank you. Thank you, chat, for engaging. We appreciate it. We love that. So, Shanice,
Yeah.
before we move forward, let's go a little bit back.
Mhm.
I'm going to throw you some questions.
Yeah.
Answer it if you wish. You pledge and
Mhm.
you just say no, skip if you don't want to. If you don't mind me asking,
Mhm.
you can skip this.
Mhm.
And you don't need to give me the exact answer. You can give me a range. How
Yeah.
old are you? You can give me a cap of
I'm
like,
I'm about to be 32 in a couple of days.
oh wow,
Yeah,
okay, all right,
23rd.
nice. Okay, okay, 32.
Yeah.
Do you have siblings?
Yeah.
Take me through the ranking where they are and where you are.
I'm last.
You're
So
last.
yeah, I've got on my mum's side I've got two older brothers.
Okay,
Um One's 4 years older than me and the other's 6 years older than me.
okay.
And then on my dad's side, so I have a sister that's I think 8 years older than me.
Mhm,
And then so I have two sisters on my dad's side.
mhm,
I have three sisters on my dad's side and two
mhm.
brothers.
Okay,
Yeah, and then two brothers on my mum's side.
yeah. So three sisters on your dad's side,
Yeah.
two brothers on your mum's side.
Yeah, and two brothers on my dad's side.
Okay, so your dad
My dad's
has
got two.
six children,
Yeah,
including you, and
yeah,
your mum has three,
yeah,
including
including
you.
me. Yeah, and I'm the
Okay,
last. Yeah.
okay. So your mum and your dad
Mhm.
currently, as we speak, are they together?
No, no.
Okay,
They broke up when I was younger.
okay. Do you know the age?
Maybe I was like two, three.
You're about two. Okay, so do you have any memory of them being together, or you've always known them to be separate?
Like I remember that we used to all live in the same house
Okay,
at one
okay,
point.
okay, okay.
But
So when you say you all used to live in the same house, was that you, mum, and dad, or you, mum, dad, and any other siblings?
yeah, that was me, my mum, and my dad. My brothers were there for a bit.
Okay, yeah, because they're
Yeah,
big, they're older, and then
yeah.
they moved out.
They went with their dad for a bit.
Yeah, because they're your mum's. Okay, so they went with
Yeah,
your dad. They went with their dad for a bit.
yeah.
When you say a bit, did they end up coming back to your mum's?
When they were older, about,
Okay, so what age did they go to their dad's?
I don't even remember.
You can't remember. Do you
I don't
remember when they
remember.
came back? What
Yeah,
age?
maybe they were like 12.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay. Do
yeah.
you remember them being gone for long?
So
Was
what
it like
happened
years?
was, what
Mm.
happened? What actually happened was, we ended up having to move away because of like DV.
Yeah. So cool.
Yeah,
Slow
and
down.
then we went
Slow
to a
down.
refuge that didn't
Slow
have.
down, slow down, slow
Yeah,
down, slow down. We're getting
yeah,
there. We're getting there. That's why I'm asking the questions because I want to
yeah.
know the history, what we're
Mm,
dealing with. That's why I'm
mm,
starting with mum and dad,
yeah.
housing, all these things. We're gonna get there. But
Mhm.
cool. Okay, okay. Where were your dad's daughters?
They were all with their mums because
In
we
their
all
country or in a?
on my dad's side we all have different mums. So they were living with their mums, and like maybe we would have a time where um so I had one sister that grew up with my dad,
Okay,
but she's 13 years older than me. And when she was 16, she ran away to Bristol to go and be with her mum.
okay,
So, and then I had a brother that would come back and forth, um, like a brother from my dad that would sometimes be there.
okay.
Yeah,
So, if you can remember, do you know why your older sister ran away from your dad?
yeah, but just because of she just wasn't. Well, do you know what? As I said, I was free, so I've heard different.
Mm-hmm,
Do you know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So everyone has their story of how things happened.
Mm, mm, mm,
Obviously, everyone's gonna have their own version,
mm,
their own truth,
mm,
like
mm,
to what
mm, mm.
happened. But she wasn't. I think a part of it was that she wasn't really happy from her side, but another part because her mum actually left her as a baby with my dad.
Okay,
So
okay,
she obviously wanted to know her mum.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. So that's your older sister who's 13
Yeah.
years older than you.
Yeah.
Take me to the one after her. Tell me, tell me anything you want about her.
About the
The
sister.
one after the 13-year-old. So your dad's had the first child with the first lady,
Yeah.
and then he's had another daughter.
So no, so I have the one that's 13 years older than me.
Mm-hmm,
I have one that's 8 years older than me.
mm-hmm.
And then the other sister is quite a bit older than me. She's I think she's probably maybe like nearly 50.
Okay. So the one who went to Bristol is not your oldest older
No,
sister. You have
she's
one
not.
above that.
Yeah.
Okay. Slow down. Your dad has a
Yeah.
50-year-old daughter.
Yeah.
Okay. Your 50-year-old sister,
Mm.
what is the story between you and her as we stand
We
here
don't
today?
we don't talk.
Okay. When you say you don't talk, that sounds bad. Is it negative?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Kind of, yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Okay. It's kind
But
of
what it
negative.
is that even like with her, I
Mm.
didn't grow up with her like that.
Mhm. Mhm.
So it's like one situation happened that wasn't like a really big situation, you know.
Mm.
It
Mm.
was on the grand scale of things, it was minor, but
Mm.
because we don't have that relationship, it
Oh,
was easy
yeah.
just to be like, okay, bye.
Easy,
You know what
easy
I'm
to just be
saying?
like later.
Yeah,
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 I hear you. I hear you.
yeah.
I hear you. I hear you.
So that's what
Okay,
happened with her.
okay. Is she here in the UK?
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
Are any of your siblings no longer here in the UK?
No, all of them are in the UK.
All of
Oh
them
no,
are in the
actually,
UK.
I've got my first brother, the oldest of all of them,
Mhm.
which I think between that sister, there's like 50,
Mhm.
and him, there's 6 months between them. So
Okay.
he's in America, but he will
Okay.
go back and forth. But apart from
Okay.
that, everyone else is here in the UK.
Okay. So
Yeah.
we got 50-year-old sis.
Mm.
We got the 13-year-old.
Mm.
Now we got the 8-year-old gap.
Yeah.
Tell me about your thing with her.
The 8 year gap, we don't I literally I think that her mum had some mental health issues,
Okay.
so she ended up, I think, living with like a an
Okay.
adopted kind of family.
Okay.
So
Okay. Do you know anything about the 50-year-old's mum?
yeah, she's a nice lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Like,
she's in. Mm,
yeah, so like if there's a family, like, like a funeral or
yeah.
whatever, like my grandma's funeral, she'll be there. Her, my mum, they can talk like
Okay. Okay.
normally. Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So, all right. I'm just let's catch a minute. Let me see what the
Oh, thank
chat's
you.
saying. Listen, us black people being neurodivergent,
Thank you,
undiagnosed is
guys.
hard. Yeah. Same Shanice. Love your vulnerability. Yeah, guys, like up the live for her vulnerability, man. Come on. You guys know how we've been trained. Everything's hush, hush, tight lip, image
Mm,
gang and all that. But we're breaking that. We're breaking that culture, man. You get me? We're
mm,
not getting far with that. Shanice, listen, so proud of you, you being so vulnerable. Your neighbour's loving this, man, and she
yeah.
appreciates what you're
Thank
doing.
you. Thank you, Marsha. I appreciate you guys, man.
Oshoren message, honestly, I'm here getting emotional. Keep going, Shan. Love you, girl. Ah, do you know her?
Yeah,
Sure. Yeah.
that's my best friend.
Ah, big up the bestie. Big up the bestie. Big up the bestie. Is good. Okay.
Yeah.
So we've held off on that. We're transitioning to mum's side now, yeah?
Okay, there's one sister, sorry.
Okay.
The one there's 13 years between us.
The one you went to Bristol.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we was quite close.
Okay.
But yeah, like unfortunately she's like going through some mental health issues,
Okay.
which I feel like have stemmed from her abandonment issues.
Okay. Hold 1 minute. We're coming there. We're coming there. So
Yeah.
thank you for dropping that.
Yeah.
So now let's go to mummy side.
Mm.
Let's transition. Everyone, we're transitioning to mummy side, yeah? Guys, lock in. Because a lot of you I know that are locked in this live, you can relate some way, one way, yeah? So lock in and like up the live. Appreciate if you can relate to Shanice's story, she's being your voice right now. You're getting to learn from her without being on the live, without, you get me, having to share your story, show your face. She's doing this for you. So like up the live, you get me? Like it up. Okay, so we're transitioning to mummy side.
Yeah.
Mummy has got two boys
Mm.
and you.
Yeah.
Tell me about mummy's first boy.
So yeah, my first brother on my mum's side, honestly, he's lovely. He does, we're not that close,
Mm,
but like the love's
the
there.
love's there. The love's there. Oh,
Yeah, so yeah, the love's there.
the love's there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
What
we're
about the
just
brother?
not, yeah, just not close like that.
Okay.
But
What about the brother under your second, the one
yeah,
after him?
so that's my brother that we used to like when we was younger. That would be the one that I would more fight with.
Okay. Okay.
The
Like,
older
okay.
one, he was just doing his own thing. And
Mm,
then, but even like with that brother, we're not that close, but the love's there. Do you know
the
what I'm
love's there
saying?
too. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. So you know how it goes. Girl to girl. That's why I rate that you even still got a bestie. For girls to
yeah,
maintain relationship is not easy. See how with your sisters it's more like, but with your brothers it's like you're
yeah,
not because remember the 50-year-old one. You said
yeah,
that you and her aren't close, but when you had the
mm,
little passer, it straight
yeah,
scissors. Your
yeah,
other brother, you and him aren't close, but the
mm,
love's
mm,
there.
mm,
So you get me that like you get me that
yeah,
difference with the sexes. It yeah, opposites attract. We
yeah,
have a bond with our brothers
yeah, definitely,
and we can have a bond with our sisters, but
yeah.
it can be
But
hit
it's
and
hard.
miss. Yeah, it can be hit
Mhm,
and miss. Okay,
mhm.
so now let's talk a little bit more about your mum's story when you said you had to move because of DV or something. I don't know if it's your mum's story, but yeah, talk to me
Yeah.
about that.
So
Like up the live family, we're locked in. We're getting deep now. It's started. It's just started. That was all intro. We're now starting.
oh,
Yes.
yeah. So
Mm.
with my mum, obviously I love my dad to bits. Like I'm a daddy's girl,
Okay.
and I'm a mummy's girl. I'm my
Okay.
mum's only girl, so we do have a special bond.
Mm.
Um, but yeah. So first of all, I think that maybe the issue, I don't know, because I wasn't there,
Mm.
but my mum was 25 when she had me, and my dad was 39.
Okay.
So sometimes age dynamics can, you
Yeah.
know. But anyway, yeah. So they were having like their DV situation,
Okay.
and we ended up having to like literally just pack up and leave
Mm.
because my dad lived on this road. I had my school in the middle, and my mum lived on the road
Mm.
behind. Like
Mm.
that's when we moved out of my dad's.
Okay.
So I think that it was just, yeah, it was like toxic.
Mm.
So we had to just get up and move, and we literally moved all the way to, I don't know if you know where Wallington is,
Mm.
like
No.
past Croydon.
Wow. Okay.
And we was in a refuge for, I don't know how long it was, to be honest.
Okay.
And then we ended up getting somewhere. But yeah.
So when you had to leave your dad's house,
Mm.
around what age were you? Is that when you were two, you were
I don't
saying?
know. I think I was a baby. Yeah, I was a baby, so I'm not sure
Okay.
the exact time, but
Okay.
yeah.
So do you recall witnessing any of their passes?
Yeah, like vaguely
Okay.
I
Okay.
have like some, but sometimes as well, like as a child, it's really weird, but like I have like a memory in my head that I
Mm.
went outside my dad's house. I mean, well, he lived in a flat. So
Mm.
like you have a like it has a long balcony and there's lifts on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a really vivid memory of like coming out of my dad's house, and there was a massive pink elephant outside
Mm.
the lift.
Mm.
But obviously that could have never happened.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
sometimes I'm not too sure
How
what.
real your memory is.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. But
Yeah.
obviously I do in my head like remember some stuff. But
Mm.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So obviously this kicked off because I asked you, do you know where the anger issue started?
Mm,
And that's why I went all the way back. Because
mm,
now we've come to see that there was an element of your environment where there was a
yeah.
bit of anger going
Yeah,
on.
and also my mum and my dad also have had some anger issues as well.
Okay, so there we go.
So
There we
yeah, it's
go.
like proper must have been deep rooted.
Deep rooted. So
Yeah.
for guys, if you're new here, my name's Riva Da Diva. On my channel, I've got a playlist, 10 Ways I Ruined My Life. I talk about all the stories, all the things I've done that I shouldn't have done, how I destructed my life, how I ruined it, and how I'm putting it together, back together.
I'm on this.
As of late, I've been doing
The money.
videos on more recent topics, current topics. But then I've also got a few videos where I'm just talking about certain elements of life. I've got a video called In the Beginning.
Mm,
In the Beginning.
that
If you
one was
haven't
deep.
watched it, go and watch it. And I talk about how our parents, at the time when they come together and conceive us, wherever their heads at, wherever their energy is at, wherever their mentality is at, wherever their psyche is at, when they come together and conceive us, it becomes a part of us.
Mm,
And so when they bring us forth into the world, we are already designed in a way. So if Shanice's parents are undergoing any element of aggression, anger, all them
mm,
things, when they come together and conceive Shanice, it will be a part of her.
mm,
So when they bring her forth into the world, originally it will not show. But after time, it will start to flare up to the
mm,
point where Shanice would be like, Why and where did it come from? When you find yourself asking why and how, know that it's probably from there. Because when Shanice gets to a point where she's punching up a girl in her face or always finding herself in trouble, she's too young. So you can see that it started before her time. She hasn't lived long enough to develop those attitudes for herself. You understand? You know, us as adults, we developed a certain mentality, so we choose how we want to move. But under a certain age, you can't. You're not really choosing how you move. You're just moving how you move. Like toddlers and kids, they just move how they move. Go and watch that video if you feel like you may be
That one was
in all of that. Because I talk
good,
about
yeah.
how you can support yourself. So, Shanice, it sounds, yeah, like your dad. It sounds like he sounds like he's got a history of attracting and being attracted to women who, I mean, all of us, you know, we all have our issues, but it sounds like the pattern of women he's chosen, because in your sister's side, I think we've got two of the sisters already, both their parents had mental health issues, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
We already got the two.
Yeah.
One who left her daughter,
Mm.
one who was officially diagnosed, so the daughter has to grow up in foster. Luckily, you got the older one. You said her mum was decent.
Yeah, her mum's lovely, yeah.
Her mum was lovely. So I don't know if that was your dad's first lady, but sometimes how it can be is your dad pick a nice lady who may be grounded, everything cool, but when he got with her, where his headspace was and where her headspace was, the relationship couldn't stand. The nice lady said, "Nah, I can't tolerate this. You need to go." So when he realized I've bitten more than I could chew, I thought, you get me. He stepped away, and you go and find another lady. Or sometimes it can be, I've gone to find a lady who I feel I can run a certain thing with. So if he notices, oh, maybe she's got one or two issues, or maybe she's a bit vulnerable or whatever, and maybe he is too, they attract. They get together, they make children, but then they can't stand because they're both not grounded. Because for him to end up with three, and God bless your mom, I'm not talking bad about your mum or anything, but you know how you said your mum also had a bit of aggression. So a lot of the ladies, either it would have been a regression or they were struggling mentally. Either way, they fall in them categories. Your dad is finding himself always in a relationship like this, and then bringing forth children like this. And then a lot of the children are dealing with certain issues similar to him.
Yeah.
And then round and round and round we go. So tell me this. Your two brothers.
Yeah.
When the DV situation happened, your mum said you two need to go to your dad. Is that what happened?
So I'm not okay. So I do know as well.
Light up the live. Light up the live.
What I think might have really, I think what happened is that when I was 6 months old, my mum was actually a twin.
Okay.
So when I was 6 months old, her twin actually died.
Okay.
And they, till this day, they don't know how he died. My grandma just found him dead in his flat.
So wait, okay, let's slow down.
Yeah.
When your mum's twin died when you were 6 months old, how old was your mum's twin?
25.
Big man. That's an issue. Okay, let's talk. That's an issue.
You know what I'm saying? So even for me as well, because I was 6 months, it's like it's only as I was getting older, like literally in the past few years, that I've even been able to say, like, because my mum doesn't really talk about it.
I bet.
So it's like having to understand, like, even with certain things that would annoy me with her, like, these are things that will seriously affect someone. Do you know what I'm saying? Because even I'd think like, even if I lost my friend at 25, I'd be distraught. Do you know what I'm saying? Never mind my twin. Like, no matter what, that's at the end of the day, that's your twin. So what I think happened is that then that caused an effect as well, where maybe she had some depression and she
Nah.
was like drinking and
Let's
stuff.
let's look at this. Let's look at this. Let me interject.
Mm,
You said your mum,
mm.
she had you at 25 or met your dad at 25?
No, so yeah, she had me at 25.
She had you at 25.
Yeah.
Do you know how long she was with your dad for? So
So
she had you when her
yeah,
brother passed because he
yeah,
was
she had me.
25.
Yeah. So she had me when she was
Oh, yeah,
25, and
because
then
you were 6 months.
6 months later, her brother died.
Okay.
Mm,
Okay. You made a comment
mm.
about it being hard to understand. Is it because you said your mum shuts off, she doesn't talk about it?
Because she just doesn't talk. It's not like she just doesn't talk about it. And you know, some like for you to really acknowledge something, sometimes you have to have like heard about it and like. Do you know? I don't know how to explain, but for me, it was something that was easy for me to like forget that she actually went through this,
Went through
because it
that.
wasn't something that I like actively saw or heard, or do you know what I'm
She
saying?
basically blocked it out. So for you, it's blocked out too. It's not even really in your brain
Mm,
that, yo, your
yeah,
dad, your brother, my uncle,
yeah,
yeah, and
yeah.
no one's talking about it, especially because no one knows how. So there's nothing. It's
Mm,
almost like there's nothing to talk about, isn't it?
mm,
He's passed. He's
mm,
passed. Everyone keep quiet. Leave it.
yeah. Um. So yeah, that's another thing that I think
Mm.
was obviously affected my mom. Um.
So your uncle unfortunately passes at 25 when you're 6 months old.
Mm.
You talked about your mum, it affecting your mum and leading to drinking. How do you know that? Did she tell
But
you?
I don't know if it was that I know that maybe she like, would like drink with her friends and stuff. You know, like having. But I know obviously it's that's like a part of her testimony that she was able to overcome the drinking. So that is something that I know.
But did you
Um,
ever experience your mum's bad drinking?
the thing is, because I was a child, like it's not something that you're
You really gonna
necessarily.
notice. Oh,
Yeah.
so she stopped quite early. You didn't grow old enough where she was still.
No, so like when I was 1 second, Riva,
That's
sorry.
all right. That's all right. All right, chat. Let's update the chat. Shanice, she gonna do a thing for a minute. Like up the live family, guys. If you got any questions for me or Shanice or any commentary, drop it in there. Let's engage. You get me? Let's engage. We don't want you lot also just sitting. I mean, maybe you're enjoying sitting here just watching us. If that's the case, yeah, cool. But you can engage. You know what I'm saying? You can engage. That's it. So what's the chat saying? Levels are high. Yes, yes. Welcome. Big you up too. Big you up too. Thank you lot for locking in. Nanny said, I've had too many. How and why? I've had too many. How and why? Yeah. Marsha, my mum has mental health, but yes, your mum may have struggled with emotional care for you. It's hard, girl. I hear ya. Listen, I love this. Yeah, yeah. So you're right. And this is one of the serious demands of motherhood, guys, I want to talk to you about. And the reason why I'm saying this is because all of us here have mums. That's how we got here. Most of our mums are still with us. Our dads, there's a 50-50% chance, but a majority of us, our mums are here. Some of us, our mums aren't. A bit like Shanice's sister. Sometimes our mum's just like, nah, I'm gone too. Either way, the responsibility of that emotional support comes from her. I'm not saying it should be that way. I'm just saying usually that's where we look at for that type of connection. Some of our mums who stay around and raise us, they do their job the best they can, but the emotional bit can sometimes still be lacking. Just like the mum who went.
Mm,
But because the demand is on her, if it is not if her emotional support does not come across sufficiently, it is felt. If your dad's one doesn't come across sufficiently, you still feel it, but logically, mentally, the way stereotypically the way the world puts it, it's just like I can I can turn a blind eye to dad's one,
Mm.
but mum's one, if he ain't hitting right, you can't turn a blind eye to it. You
Mm.
feel it. You understand? So Shanice, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Okay, it looks like we've got a question by Nani. What do you do if you think your mum has mental health and on the spectrum, but they don't even respect labels or agree with therapy? Yeah, that can be extremely tough. Um, if that's the case, because you have to remember, we can't control anybody.
Mm.
Even if our mother got diagnosed, believed in labels, and went for therapy, her behavior and her choices will still be up to her. The only thing you can control is you. So if you suspect that your mother has mental health and she's dealing with certain things, you are going to have to take on the responsibility and educate yourself on whatever it is you suspect your mother has, and learn two things: how you're going to cope and manage yourself around it, and
Yeah.
how you can support them. And supporting them may not look like, Mum, I want to support you, because she's going to look at you and tell you, support me with what? I done told you I don't have anything. But based on your education, you know when someone suffers from this is the kind of things you do, this is the kind of things you don't do.
Mm.
So that's you indirectly supporting them to keep the fire calm. You have to educate yourself to know when someone has these type of issues, when you do this, it can trigger them. So I should not do this to my mum. I should not do this to my dad.
Mm.
Because all you can control is what you can control. You can't control your mum, you can't control your dad. When you start trying to do that, that's when your head gets twisted up. Then you get angry at them. Why are you not listening to me? Why are you not? It's their life, their rules.
Mm.
That indirectly support is something I definitely need to learn more to do. Yeah, it's the best way. It's the best way,
Mm.
because you what it allows you to still maintain control over yourself, and
Yeah.
also maintain the control, indirect control of the situation without them even knowing. That's the trick. Okay, so Shanice,
Yeah.
overall,
Mm-hmm.
would you say your life right now
Mm.
is encompassed with more discord or more unity?
Is it what? Sorry.
Have you got more discord? Like, have you got more? Um,
Like.
I don't. I'm trying to use proper English. But have you got more beef in
Uh,
your life, or have you got more unity in your life with the people
um.
around you?
To be honest, I think that I would say that I'm at a place of like unity and peace,
Okay.
and that's not with everyone.
Mhm.
Like but overall, I am generally the person now that people can come to me for sound advice, or even if there's an issue, I can, like I said, I'm just better able to understand. Like I feel like understanding is what brings the peace in any kind of
Mm,
situation. So
like that.
when there's where I've been able to understand more,
Mm,
um it's meant that there's less issues
less
in my
issues.
life. You
So
know
this
what I'm
is you
saying?
indirectly controlling things from your side, because you can't
Yeah,
control if someone brings heat to
yeah.
you. You can't control if someone says something that's gonna
Oh,
piss
thank
you
you.
off.
Yeah,
But you get me? You're
yeah,
controlling the thing through understanding.
yeah. So thank you,
Mhm.
Marsha, because obviously she um yeah, so like before when me and Marsha first met, we wasn't really like on the best of terms.
So we've got someone in the building who can vouch for what you're saying. Okay, tell us a bit more. Tell us a bit
Yeah,
more.
we just weren't on the best of terms. Like, um, I think first of all, obviously, like we was just we both had our own, but obviously I just can talk for myself. But now that I know Marsha, she's made it clear that obviously we kind of have our similarities.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I think with Marsha, it was like I think that my main thing was there was a situation with like
Mm-hmm.
my child's dad,
Mm-hmm.
and we was like beefing,
Mm-hmm.
and obviously Marsha was worried, and she called the police, and
Mm-hmm.
I just after that I couldn't get over it. But
Okay.
she was genuinely worried. Do you know what I'm saying?
Let
Even
me
though I think,
interject.
yeah,
And I wanted to wait for the right time to say this, and I think this is going to be the right time.
mm,
When you said to me, now look, I understand why you would say it to me now because time has passed.
mm,
But when you said to me, well, we had to up and leave because there was DV in my family,
yeah,
and then in the same breath you're like, I'm a daddy's girl and I'm a mummy's
mm,
girl. In
mm,
my head, I thought, you're a daddy's girl
mm,
with all that has happened with daddy,
mm,
separate from even the beef with your mum.
yeah,
Just you hearing the history, like
mm,
your dad's been on things. Maybe he's a reformed man now, but he's been on things. But
yeah,
it stood out to me how you were still like, yeah, I'm a daddy's girl.
yeah, I am.
Now you're a daddy's girl, given everything daddy's done did.
mm, mm,
And it also goes to show how, once again, our connection with men. Your sister
mm,
who's 50 has probably not done 1% of the things
mm,
your dad has done. And
yeah,
you don't chat to her, but you're a
yeah,
daddy's girl.
yeah,
You are a daddy's girl.
mm,
A man who made you have to leave your house to go to Wellington. None of us know where
mm,
that is.
yeah.
None of us, I don't know where that place is. Like up the night family. You don't know. Your mum didn't know. When they told your mum, you need to go there, she said, I'll go anywhere. I don't care. Just get me
Yeah,
away.
yeah, yeah.
To
So
the
I
point then
think,
now,
mm,
Shanice, you're finding yourself,
mm,
maybe, I don't know what happened, in a
mm,
maybe
mm,
similar situation.
mm,
And you're more pissed off at your neighbor who cares for
mm,
you.
yeah, I
Can you
know.
see the Okay, and now, listen, Shanice, you're logical, you're normal. You got
Mm,
children, you got a brain. Everything I'm
mm,
saying, you understand.
mm,
But that other psyche, that you're in the beginning, that certain things are engraved in you,
yeah,
certain elements of your dad and your mum that are engraved in you,
mm,
it makes certain things is like a safe zone for you.
mm,
So I'd rather be vexed with my neighbor
mm,
for calling the popo on it, because this is kind of my zone. My mum and dad went through this.
mm,
I'm here. I know this. It's not good,
yeah,
but I know this. Don't Why are you
yeah,
getting the feds in? I can handle this.
mm,
This is my work. I know this. It's sad to say. It's a bit of my culture. It's my fam. We've
mm,
overcome this.
mm. No, it's
And I'm
true,
only
man.
highlighting this to you so that
Yeah, to
you
like,
get
no, it's
me.
true. It is true. Um, yeah.
So like up the live, guys. Big up Marsha, because it's not easy. When something like that's happening and you got to call the feds. You know what Marsha went through, and then you
I
cuss her out after
know,
she fought back.
I know. And she was pregnant at the time, and she even came down and was like, what's
Bruh,
going on? And I just was just so upset. But it was just another thing
mm,
of just me having this anger that
yeah, yeah.
just kept on.
I totally understand though. I
Mm,
do. And
mm,
when you're in situations like that, like we talked about early days, you need to let the anger out on someone. So
mm,
anyone coming in your firing line is going to get it, whether
mm,
it's Marsha,
mm,
whether it's someone else. It's personal.
mm.
You run me up the wrong way, you're getting it.
No,
But I'm happy that you two managed to resolve it. Let's read the chat because Marsha's saying a lot here.
I know.
So let's like up the chat, guys. If you're locked in, like up the chat. Um, they have to be ready. Okay. I'll come back to levels are high. 1 minute levels are high. Marsha, I say I experienced the peace from you, Shanice. Wow, and defo changing and growth too, and for me too.
Thank you,
Shanice
Marsha.
has grace. She came to me about her son, and that us love and my heart felt we have similarities. I
Mm,
was in tears for you, but I'm proud we move forward. Oh, look at that. How sweet is that?
thank you.
That's a lovely,
Marsha.
that's a lovely.
Yeah.
It's funny because I wanted to, you guys know, I've been trying to organize a poll. And
Mm,
one of my poll questions I wanted to put up was, who in the chat knows Shanice personally? But I just couldn't get to put it up. So to have someone come through, and I was going to put it up, I didn't know when I was going to turn to it, but
mm,
here we are. So that's nice. Let me quickly read this. Levels are high. Can't lie, my mum has mental health issues. The best way and only way I could deal with it was staying away. Helping only hurts yourself sometimes. Yeah, if you feel like you have to bounce, you got to bounce.
mm.
You got to bounce. Because, like I said, you can't control them, so you can't let them control yours either. You got to let them live their life and you live yours. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it gets like that. So, Shanice, like up the live family if you're locked in, like up the live. If I have said anything you like up the live. Shanice has shared anything you like up the live. You
Yep.
understand? That's what we're doing here. So, Shanice,
Mm-hmm.
we've got into a little bit of your history,
Mm-hmm.
a little bit of your childhood,
Mm-hmm.
a little bit of your family.
Mm,
Now, I want us to come into your adult life, where
yeah.
you started to have full responsibility for yourself. Yeah, where things are in your hands. Yeah.
Good night, Marsha.
Oh, Marsha's heading off. Love,
Yeah.
it's got to go
And,
bedtime now for two,
uh,
but so proud of this live. Oh, thank you
thank
so
you,
much for
Mar.
looking in, Marsha. We really appreciate your presence, your
Yeah,
engagement,
definitely.
and all that. So, hey, another person in the group, you got to get as active as Marsha and engage, yeah? Whoever that's going to be, start getting your boots ready, okay? Love and blessings. It's probably going to be you. Take on Marsha's set. So, obviously, we're going to do this again. So, Marsha, hopefully you can join us. And maybe one day you can join the
Yeah.
live and share your story because it sounds like you got a story too, which I would love to
Mm-hmm.
hear. Like, I can tell you got a story too. So, good night for now.
Night,
And yes,
Mar.
love, love. Okay, so Shanice,
Yeah. Night, babes.
wherever you want to start from,
Yeah.
yeah, take me from the place where it's like, I'm an adult now,
Thank you, Ren.
I'm doing my thing.
Yeah.
Oh, is she going as well? I'm loving this tonight.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm
She's
working, but I'm listening.
working.
Well done, my Shan. Yes, yes. What, you working? You're at work? You doing night shift? Or you finishing soon? Which one? All the night shifters, like up their live. Right, NS or something. Let us know you're locked in. Like up the live. That's it. Oh, yeah, yeah. We've got a night shifter on the block. That's good. That's good. So, Shanice,
Yeah.
you've you've told us a little bit about your history.
Yeah.
Oh no, that is it. Before we move on,
Mm.
tell me when your brothers had to go to their dad
Yeah.
and why. I know you've explained why, but
Yeah.
why, and then also why they came back.
Yeah. So, so I think that maybe my mum was dealing with like some depression
Okay.
because I don't actually remember when they went or like how that happened or anything like that.
Mm.
I just know that there was a time that they went to live with their dad, and yeah, that we was in the refuge and stuff like that.
So
Then
in the
we got,
ref, so they never came with you to the refuge.
they couldn't because no men were allowed there.
No, no. Oh, it was a female only,
Yeah,
and they were
like
around what age though? 12.
yeah, so
Okay.
and it was like one room, so
Mm.
my mom just had to be with me there.
Mm.
And yeah, so they came back. I can't remember how old they were when they came back, but I think maybe they were just obviously like teenage boys.
Mm.
I don't know what was going on, to be honest, because honestly, I was quite oblivious to like a lot of
What was
stuff that was going
happening?
on. I was kind of in my own world. But like I do feel like I kind of in my head, like I kind of grew up like a not an only child, but like an only child a bit.
Mm.
Um yeah. So in that happening as well, um like I do have a really close relationship with my brother, like one brother on my dad's side.
Oh yeah, because your dad's got two other brothers.
Yeah,
We have to
yeah,
come back to them later.
yeah. So yeah, I just don't really know. But when they did come back, I think that we wasn't really close like that. And
Mm.
but I think like my middle brother, the middle one that's like 4 years older than me, he was in high. We were both in secondary school,
Okay.
and I think at that point as well I was just kind of like the annoying little sister. So I remember like seeing him after school. Like I've left my school, and I've seen him like coming from his school, and he's like blanked me.
Mm.
But it wasn't any. It's just something that I remember. Like I just remember
It's a
but
memory.
yeah,
A
yeah,
thing
we just
memory.
wasn't really
Okay.
close like that.
So when they came back,
Mm.
obviously they didn't come back to the refuge. By this time, your mum had been rehoused.
Yeah, we had a house.
Okay.
But
And was it still far in that area?
it was still far. Yeah,
And
yeah.
have you guys basically stayed around there ever since, or did you guys end up
No,
coming back?
so I went to school in Croydon,
Okay.
but like so I had my first son when I was 18.
Okay.
So when I was 17, I moved out of my mum's.
Okay.
And I was kind of like, I'm not living up here. I'm going
Okay.
back because all of my family is from like Lewisham area.
Okay.
So I was like, yeah, I'm going back.
Okay. All right. Let's pause quickly.
Yeah.
Your two brothers on your dad's side,
Hmm.
are they two from two different women?
No,
They're
they're, they're
same mum.
they're same mum, same dad.
Same mum, same dad.
Yeah.
And they are they his lastborns? The last two children he had?
What of their dad?
Of your dad's?
Oh no, 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 no. So no. So my brothers on my dad's side,
Mm-hmm.
one of them is his oldest child,
Mm-hmm.
and the other one is like the third.
Okay, so somewhere, so it's even a mix.
Yeah.
Okay, so is every single child of your dad got a different mum?
Yeah.
So your dad has five.
6.
Your dad has six. Yeah,
Yeah.
three. No, three daughters and two boys. Who am I missing?
Um Me. Okay,
Oh
no,
yeah, including you. Sorry,
yeah,
including you.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, wow. So tell me about your dad's first son.
Do you know what? I don't really have a relationship with him.
Okay.
I don't really, because you know what happened?
Hmm.
When I was in secondary school, like he came down from America,
Hmm.
and him and my other brother on my dad's side,
Hmm.
they do have a relationship.
Okay.
So they would have their like, so if he was coming to England, he
Hmm.
would like check my brother,
Okay.
and they would always be in contact or whatever. And
Okay.
as I said, that brother I was really quite close with.
Okay.
Um, I was quite close with him. So there was a time my best friend at the time used to live around the corner from my brother,
Okay.
and we went there one time. I
Which
didn't know that
brother?
the one that I'm close with
Okay.
on my dad's side.
Okay.
So we went, me and my friends gone to his house,
Hmm.
and it just so happened that my eldest brother, my dad's eldest son,
Hmm.
was there.
Okay.
And he just didn't like, he must have known that I was coming there.
Mm.
And then when I've gone in, he just didn't really acknowledge me or anything like
Was
that.
that the first time you were meeting him?
Not the first time I was meeting him, but in
In a
many
very,
years,
very
like,
long
you
time,
know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Because he does live in America, so he
Okay.
just didn't really acknowledge me, and I could see past that.
Mm.
But then they were going somewhere, so they was dropping me and my friend back to her house,
Okay.
and then I think he got a phone call, and I had asked him something while he was on the phone, and the person on the phone said to him, "Who's that?" And he
Mm.
said, "Tony's daughter." And then I was just a bit like,
Mm.
okay, I don't like with my sister, I don't know you. I don't really need to talk to you or have a relationship with you. So bye. And I just never spoke to him again since then.
Okay. You see, the
Yeah.
one thing with our dads, when they go around and they have children like that, yeah,
Mm.
a lot of their children, um,
They consider their mum's side of the family. Yeah.
they do that,
Yeah.
and then when their dad goes on to have other children,
Mm.
to them it's like you ain't even really fulfilled your
Look
tea
off.
with me.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
you've gone on to have another, so
Yeah.
they end up having an issue with the dad and an issue with
Issue with
you.
the yeah.
And then
Having
most
resentment.
children can't chat to their dad, so they
Mm.
never chat to their dad and let the dad know what time it is. They just gather
Mm.
all the tension and put it
Mm.
on their
Mm. Mm.
siblings.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Because to actually say that it's Tony's daughter, that
Mm.
sentence itself explains everything I'm saying.
Mm. Mm.
He's
Yeah.
literally saying, this is my problem. My problem is that this girl is my dad's daughter.
Mm.
And
Mm.
you're so far down the line. He's
Yeah.
like,
I'm
do
the
you know how
last.
many more
Yeah.
kids your dad had to have to reach
Mm.
you?
Mm.
So your brother he's done at this point.
Yeah.
He's proper done.
Mm.
And he's letting it out on you instead of him going to face who he needs
Mm.
to go and face. And
Yeah.
it happens a lot
Mm.
in step parents and stepchildren. The
Mm.
arrow gets pointed at the wrong people instead of actually
Mm.
it facing the people we need to face it at. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So, like up the life family. Shanice, you
Mhm.
said two things that I want us to talk about.
Yeah.
You said you left your mum's house at a certain time.
Mhm.
Let's start with that. Why did you move out of your mum's at 17? Was it 17?
Yeah.
Tell me about that. Like up the life family if you're engaged. Come on.
Do you know what? I would say, like I said, like growing up, I did have this kind of thing of being a daddy's girl, and me and my mum's relationship wasn't the best,
Okay.
but that was just, I think, due to obviously I'm a child, so I haven't really been able to build like that understanding,
Mm,
and yeah, so I just wanted to just get out.
mm,
Another thing, obviously, like when my mum ran away and we moved,
mm.
she ended up finding a church,
Okay.
and then so she was kind of on the like forcing to go church and all of that, and then worse, it was a okay, not worse, but it was like a Nigerian church.
Pentecostal
So
church.
yeah,
Mm,
so it was very like forced, and I just wanted to do my own thing at
mm,
that point as well. I was quite a like wayward child.
mhm.
So like I had gone through like the whole like gang stuff
Mm,
and all of that stuff. So I just wanted to do my own thing.
mm.
And yeah, so that's how the whole
Okay,
moving out
okay,
thing.
okay. We're getting a backstory. We're getting a bit of a backstory.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot in there I could ask you.
Yeah.
There's a lot in there I could ask you right now. I'm gonna ask you only. I'm gonna cap it to two questions
Mm,
about each of the things I can ask you.
mm.
The first one: what was your engagement in the church? How often did you go, and what was your engagement there? And did you have any friends there? Did you mix with anything? Did you have any responsibilities? What's your
Mm.
church life story at that church that you went to with your mum?
So it was like so I
Stay locked
started
in, stay
when I
locked in
was
live, stay locked in chat, like up the live. Let's go.
yeah, so my mum I think my mum found it when I was like 7 or 8.
Okay.
Um and obviously where she was overcoming her drinking, stuff
Mm,
like that, it was like a safe space for her.
mm,
Um and she was able to do that. She was able to overcome
mm,
and everything like that, which I'm very proud of her for. But yeah, so it was when I went there, I would do different stuff. Like I would sing in the choir.
okay.
I even had like, back in the day, yeah, they used to have those projectors, and
Yeah.
you would put the thingy
Yeah.
on the projector. So I would be like the one that would find the songs and
Okay,
put it on
okay,
there and stuff like
okay,
that. So I did
okay.
have a load of different jobs that I would do, but I would always end up losing the job because my countenance was bad, or like because I just had I was, like I said, I was struggling with
Other things out there.
these things. Yeah. So
So when they
um
said the word countenance on you,
yeah, so that was what the pastor used to
that's
say.
what, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
when he
So
used the word countenance on you, did
mm.
he give you any example? Did he say Shanice? Like, what did he
No, so
mean?
like if I was in a bad, I remember the like one specific time that it was said was I was in choir practice or something like that,
Mm,
and someone had upset me. So I was singing, but I was cutting my eye and I was
okay.
rolling my eyes and I was doing this and I was doing that. Do you know what I'm saying?
See, I see what you mean.
So
I
yeah.
see what you mean. So you see there, Shanice, that's a prime example.
Mm,
Luckily, no money was involved, but that's a prime
mm,
example of how elements of our being can
mm,
take us out of position. Whether we want to
yeah,
be there or not, there was a position you were in, and man
yeah,
have to come to you and say, because of your,
yeah.
and that's why I said, how can we use the word countenance on you?
Mm, mm,
Because really, our psyche, that's what it is our
mm,
inner man.
mm,
Because it's not like he come and he just said, "Oh, the way you've dressed," or he's like,
yeah,
"No, you're any like something
yeah,
is. You get me? I can't have
yeah.
you do this.
Mm.
I need you to transition first
And
before you
that
can
happened to
come."
me so many times. You know, one time there was even like we used to do like these big plays and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And obviously I've always been good at like performing arts, any kind of arts I'm quite good at.
Mm.
So we had this thing and we worked so hard over the 6 week holiday,
Mm.
and I think the girl did have an issue with me, but putting
Okay.
that aside, something happened. I can't remember what happened, but they took me out of the play on the day, and my dad and my
Wow.
grandma came all the way from Quay here to come and watch me in the thing, and I wasn't able to act in the play, and we had to sit there and watch everyone else. I watched someone else take my part.
Wow. How old are you?
I think I was in secondary school, so I was maybe like 14 or 15.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah,
Shanice, let's bounce back.
yeah,
This might be one of the questions where you may have to go to the pledge and say, "I want to skip."
yeah,
Have you ever experienced any DV between you and your mum? That's you to your mum and your mum to you.
yeah, yeah.
Because the type of stuff you're saying to me and the ages,
Mm,
I said, nah,
mm,
we need to go. There's something there's it's
mm,
just deeper.
mm, mm.
It's just deep because we've all been 14. We've all had
Yeah,
attitude.
yeah.
But there's certain, you get me, dynamics.
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay, we'll leave that there. See, I'm doing well, innit? I've hit the
Yeah.
4. I think that was a 4.4 there. So I'm not gonna go more than that here.
Thank
Hey, chat,
you,
like up the
Riva.
live. I'm doing well though. I'm doing well, right? Okay, like up
Yeah,
the live.
you are, man.
Okay, so let's move forward now, yeah?
Yeah.
This is probably have to use up the pledge again.
Mm,
I want you to tell me. Okay, actually no, let's skip that. Okay,
mm.
we'll come back to that later. Tell me about your involvement in gang activity. Give me a brief story. How did that start? What were you on? What happened? How did it end? Like up the live chat.
So,
Like up the live. Oh boy. I have to get
yeah.
my charger.
Oh, do you know what you
My
just reminded
charger's
me of
here, but I'll
saying?
just adjust. Because we've been on, it's almost getting to 2 hours.
Yeah, time's gone
So
quick.
yeah. So I don't want to keep Shanice too long because she's got a couple things to do.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll do a part two, but
Yeah.
maybe another what 15, 20 minutes and then we're off.
I don't mind. Do you know what? I'm fine with
You're good,
whatever right
yeah?
now.
All right,
Yeah,
okay, let's
right
keep
now
it
I'm good.
natural then. All right,
Yeah.
so Shanice, all right, chat, we're having a quick minor break. I'm getting my charger. Shanice is doing her thing, and then she's going to talk to us about her gang activity and what that looked
Yeah.
like and how she got into that. And dot, 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 dot. 1 minute. Let me get my charger. 1 minute. The thing is, I proper prepared, charged my phone all day. I didn't even take this one out
Same,
with
you know.
me. You get me? But their lives, I think their lives suck up battery, you know.
Mhm.
Anyway, this is our first time doing this, isn't it? So
Yeah.
we're learning. We're learning the ways now.
Mhm.
All right. Let me try it. All right, chat. You all good? You good? Put up the love hearts up there. Let me know you lot are good. You're okay. You know, you're happy. Everything's fine. Let me know, because you lot matter as well. All right, give me a minute.
Mhm.
Let me, that's it. Thank you for the love heart. I know you're good.
Okay.
All right, perfect.
Bum,
All right, nice. Okay, so Shanice, chat to me. Chat to me, chat
Yeah.
to me, chat to me.
So, where would I start? Okay, so I would say that it kind of started like when you go to year seven,
Mm-hmm.
and then you just it's just a new it's different to primary, obviously.
Yeah.
I will say that okay, so it started off. I've gone to my secondary school.
Mm-hmm.
I already knew a lot of people from church, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. So a lot of the people that went to my school that were in older years and stuff were from my church.
Okay.
But I just think that what I think is that because it started off just as friends,
Mm-hmm.
obviously you're friends, and then maybe you just form these little like groups and you call yourself a gang or whatever.
Mm.
But I think that where I have this fighter spirit.
Good night, Nanny. Sorry, our Nanny's going.
Night, darling.
Thank you for the love. Next time, sleep well, yeah?
Night,
All right.
darling.
Thank you. You're
Yeah,
on next,
so
yeah? Cool.
yeah, so where I just naturally had this like fighter spirit,
Mm.
it was easier to
Mm.
um
Engage
yeah.
you.
So I'm not too sure where to even say. Like I remember there was one day like we all just were friends,
Mm.
and then there was one day that one guy in particular, he came to me and he was like, "Yeah, you know what? We was in textiles. We was making a pencil case."
Mm.
And he was like, "Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, I'm in a gang, and it's called." But it was him and some of my other friends, like
Okay.
the boys. And then he was like, "Yeah, we're in a gang called blah blah blah." And then he put it on his pencil case. And he
Okay.
was like, "Oh yeah, do you want to join?" And then obviously I was just like, "Yeah," but we were already all friends. You
We're
know what
ready.
I'm saying?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
And then like my boyfriend at the time, he was like
That's what I was
one of
getting
the
to.
main. Yeah,
So
he
was
was
he in
like,
the gang too?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I was getting
So
to. That's what I was
yeah,
getting to. I wanted to know what man got you in, because, yeah. Unless it's an all girls gang, if there's a guy in it, if
yeah,
there's boys in it, then what? Do you
yeah,
get me? Usually some connection.
mm,
Okay.
yeah,
So you said your man at the time.
yeah.
Did things ever escalate with him till today? Or he was just your man at the time, secondary
No,
school,
he was just
finito?
like like like
Child
high
one.
school sweetheart
Oh,
kind
okay.
of
Okay.
thing.
Okay. Okay. But
Yeah.
how long did you end up being with him, even in that high school sweetheart era?
Um. Do you know what? I just feel like my timing is. It's just
Yeah, it gets like
like when
that.
you're younger, yeah, things feel longer than they are sometimes or whatever. But I'd say maybe like 2 years.
Oh, that's substantial.
Yeah, we
That's
was like a
substantial.
proper, like yeah.
Oh, you had one of them legit ones. You see, us, we need that song, please. But you were one of them girls with them little semi-legit relationships in school.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay, all right, I hear it. See, there's levels to it.
yeah,
I know what I know. Okay, okay,
yeah.
all right. So, tell me one thing
Hmm.
of the gang activity that you were like, okay, that that was prominent. That's this is how it impacted me.
I have one time that I obviously remember, but
It's not live stream worthy. Yeah, I can tell. I'll clock that in my question. I was like, how are you actually asking her? Like, I was gonna say actually. So let's drop that. Let's
yeah.
drop that. Let's go to my other question then.
Mm.
Do you feel like feeling like an only child encouraged it? I use the word feeling because you weren't, but it felt like it.
Possibly.
Or was it more of the boyfriend that was the influence? Which one had the
No, it
greater
wasn't
influence?
really. I think it was just my personality. So me being just naturally able to, like, you know, when you go to secondary school and then maybe like some girls might try you or whatever, or do you know what I'm saying? And then when people see that you can fight, and then it makes you want to fight more, especially if you already have like that whole thing. So then it was just easy for people to be like, people would want me to be there younger, or like, do you know what I'm saying? And then it just makes it easy for you to, but I like, if I'm being honest, I've always liked fighting. I've always liked it, but what I have realized as I've got older is that like people that are like that, we're like essentially we're fight we when we don't understand ourselves, we're fighting. Like, you know, in the Bible it says like we're not fighting against flesh and blood, we're fighting. So I'm born a fighter because I'm meant to be able to. I've got that spirit for a reason, to be able to stand up and, you know, like you were saying, like with the what's that girl's name that said about the Asian?
Oh, Elaine the Pain.
Yeah. So people like us, we have that spirit for a reason. Do you know what I'm saying? I've always been the person that has like essentially been made the scapegoat because I'm always gonna talk out. If I feel like there's any injustice, I'm gonna speak. I'm gonna like it was just about me learning how to regulate how I'm doing it and doing it in a way like just having sense in what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Obviously, when you're growing up, you don't have the sense to you just
You just do.
go with impulse, or you just automatically get angry, and what you're, even though you could be in the right, there's been so many times I'm in the right, you know, but because of the way that I've gone about it and expressed myself, then I look like I'm in the wrong. And
So
then
you've learnt to channel it now. The
yeah,
same
so
spirit that you could have used to do a number of bad things, which maybe you have done, through understanding yourself, okay, let me channel it correctly so it
yeah,
can work for me.
yeah,
I hear
definitely.
that. Progress.
So I
Progress.
think that it was just a case of me having that fighter spirit, but obviously when you're young it's hard to channel it and knowing where to put that
To
energy
put it,
into. Yeah.
especially if your current circumstances encourages you to use it more negatively. So
Mm,
if you've been in a lot of stressful situations, or things are a
yeah.
certain way with your mom, or you got to leave, or
Mm,
your siblings are this or that, all
mm,
those environments are encouraging more of
mm,
the more negative use of that spirit. You
mm,
understand?
yeah.
Until you rise up one day and say,
Mm,
environment or no environment, I don't care. I'm going to
mm,
choose how I'm going to channel this thing through.
yeah.
Then you take it from there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So live chat, you lot are doing well. Honestly, you lot are doing well. We won't be on here too much longer. I know you lot don't want to miss anything, so you're hanging on in there. But you've done long. It's 2 hours. We appreciate it. Like up the live for yourselves. That love heart for yourself. You get me? If me and Shanice could do it, we would. We can't. So you lot
yeah.
do it. So Shanice,
Mhm.
this is like the final kind of topic.
Mhm.
Where it will lead us, who knows? But
Mm,
I know in my head, this is the final segment I kind of want to discuss with you, and
mm,
we will see from there. Talk to me about becoming a mother at 18.
mm. So, um, yeah, I just think it kind of like saved
1 minute,
me.
Shanice. 1 minute.
Yeah.
Live, we're on 28 likes. We need to get to 30 likes. Come on. Someone Like that up. Is on 28 likes, 30 likes. This live deserves 30 likes or more. So I'm just bringing it to your attention because not everyone clocks it. Like the live, not just the love heart bit, the thumbs up bit. Thumbs up it. That's it. We're at 29. One more. Come true. Make it 30. Make it 30. 31. Boom. Okay, Shanice, you can go true now. Thank you. Thank you, chat. Big you lot up. Connection. We're locked in. We're going deep. Go true, Shanice. I'm listening.
Yeah, so I think it was just something like it was just one of them things where it happened at the right time.
Mm,
Even though in some people's eyes it might have been too early or
mm,
whatever.
mm,
For me, in my journey,
mm,
it happened at the right time, and that was kind of. I'm not gonna say that I 100% calmed down after that because, like I said, my biggest like growth and change of myself happened in COVID.
mm.
So
You said.
even after having my son, I still struggled a lot.
Mm,
Um, but yeah, it definitely happened at the right time.
mm,
And it was just a thing where I've always been quite mature for my age.
mm.
So yeah,
All
I
right.
don't.
Pause.
Yeah,
Pause. 1 minute.
yeah.
Tell me how you met the father of your child.
So I met him on Facebook,
Okay. We all met
but
one. We've all met one fella there. We've all met one
yeah,
fella there.
but we like had we knew people in common,
Okay.
but and like he knew of me,
Okay.
but yeah, we met on Facebook.
Okay. So who kicked off the combo and how did it get kicked off? What
To
did it
be
sound
honest,
like?
I think it was probably him
Okay.
messaged me on Facebook, but
Hmm.
yeah.
Okay. So you message on Facebook, you link
Mm,
up.
mm,
What was the relationship like?
mm, it was
Oh
you
wait,
know
hold on,
what?
hold on. Let's pause.
Mm,
Let's come back to our pledge. How
yeah.
comfortable do you feel? Because obviously you have a child with him till today. So
Yeah,
how
so I
comfortable do you
think it's
feel about?
more of a thing of I I want to be able to obviously she nice.
Hmm. You're funny. Let me put. All right, all
I
right,
want to
all
be
right.
able
Look.
to tell my story without being offensive, even though
Mm,
there's some
mm,
places that I could be offensive. But I want as much as possible to keep it positive,
You lot put up
even
the
though
laughing faces. They're laughing right now. Put up the laughing button, man. Yo, I want to be Sheena. Yo, you're proper. Yeah, yeah. Nah, that's how you're
it's
supposed to use it, man.
that's yeah, that's me where I have to like kind of know what I'm doing. Do you know what I'm saying? Because
Okay, let me ask you the questions,
yeah,
and you just answer.
yeah,
You answer the question for what they are. No
yeah,
detail, no flesh. Just
yeah, yeah,
where did you meet? Facebook.
yeah.
How long were you together before you had the baby?
So I would say maybe like a year, over a year and a half.
Okay. Were you two in a committed relationship?
Well, obviously,
You were, but there was some stepping out
no, I'm
going on.
saying, yeah, well, obviously, like, some, like, you think you are.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah. You
yeah,
were in an official relationship, but
yeah,
somebody was stepping out.
yeah, yeah, like, probably.
Oh, probably. So not guaranteed.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So not guaranteed. Okay, cool. Now this is where it gets a bit sticky wicky.
Mm,
Your suspicion
mm,
of somebody stepping out,
mm.
was that before you had the child or after?
So it was like,
Yes, Monette,
basically,
big up.
basically,
Oh, Sharon, I'm cracking up.
I, I found out that, I was pregnant, like, we had broken up
Hmm.
and I found out I was pregnant, but I was actually living in his house.
Okay.
So yeah, like obviously we're 17, 18.
So when you say you're living in his house with his parents, or he's got his own yard?
With his mom, yeah.
With his mom. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. So when you left your mom's house, you went to his mom's house.
So I went to like at first I moved to my sister's house in Bristol.
Okay.
Then I came back
Okay.
and I got a hostel.
Okay.
And then so like I would stay between the hostel and his.
Okay.
And then eventually I was just, I don't know, I just ended up going to stay at his, leaving the hostel.
Okay.
Because what I think it was is that it was like one of those hostels where
People
you
can't
have to
come in
be, yeah, you have to, people are there and you have to
mm.
be in at a certain
certain
time and whatever.
time.
Like I said, I
Okay.
I wanted to do my own thing. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Yeah,
Okay.
I ended
So
up
you ended up going in
staying.
there. What was his
Yeah,
mum like?
his mom was lovely at the time, but it's like,
Things have
um,
happened. That's all right. We'll save that one. That we'll save that.
yeah,
I'm just in
yeah,
general. I'm
yeah.
trying to
No,
get the
we
picture.
had a really good relationship.
Mhm.
We had a
Mhm.
very very good relationship, but like sometimes as an adult,
Mm.
when you look back, you're like, but you shouldn't have been allowing certain things. Like
Okay.
as a child, it's just like, yeah, you're so cool and yeah, we get on. But
Mm.
as an adult, look at like as an adult who has children,
You're looking
looking
back
back,
thinking, raw.
yeah. So it was one of those kind of things. But she was love. We had a really good relationship, but like I
Okay.
said, it just wasn't. Yeah, as an
Mm.
adult, I
Mm.
would not be happy
Mm.
with my child
If that was
doing.
the
Yeah,
case. Okay.
yeah,
That's fair. I was only asking that because yeah, obviously you're no longer at your mum's.
yeah.
You're now at hers, and I just kind of want to know. So obviously you had that vibe going on with her,
Yeah,
right?
she used
So
to
it's
call
a
me her
new
best
home for you,
friend.
basically. Yeah,
She
it's
used
a
to call
new
me her
home.
best friend. I'd call her
Oh
like,
really?
yeah, we was
Like
really
that?
close. I would sleep in her bed with her.
Wow.
Yeah, we had a very good relationship. But yeah, as an adult looking back, yeah.
Okay. So when your relationship with this lady
Mm,
started to go down,
mm.
was it because you were like you just realized, rah, this lady let certain things happen shouldn't have, or did something happen first?
No, so I think it was just more of like, obviously, her my son's dad is her child.
Okay, so
So, but okay, no. So what it is that I just having my son, I just felt like she wasn't holding him accountable where she should have been.
that's
Which
it right there.
obviously it's one of them ones where it's like it's a mum and her son, but I like to think of myself that if I felt like my son was not doing
Mm,
right, that I'm gonna,
yeah, be able to
what
tell
I'm
him that,
saying,
yo, fix up.
yeah, and I
Especially
just
given
didn't,
the relationship you had with her, you're probably
yeah, and I
expecting
just
more.
didn't feel like there was an element of like her like being scared of kind of like losing him as a son, which would make her in turn not deal with things properly. But obviously, it's like everyone has their own story and their own reasons why they do things the way that they do. So it's
Mm,
a hard one, but yeah, that's where the
that's where the
relationship
issue
broke.
came in.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. So you've had the baby at 18.
Hmm.
Where are you living now?
So from there, I went to a mother and baby unit.
So did you go to a mother and baby unit because you couldn't be at her house for a reason? Or by the time the relationship has started to
No,
disintegrate?
no, it was still good. It was just the fact of like I wanted my own place.
Mm.
Um, I moved there when I was like, I think I was like 8 months pregnant.
Okay, so before the baby. Like up the live, family. Like up the
Yeah.
live if you're locked in. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I moved there. I just wanted my own place, and obviously at the time I didn't know what a mother and baby unit was. So when I'm going and I'm trying to get my
Mm.
thing, they're like, "Would you like to go to?" Mum? I'm like, "Yeah, I would take it." Like,
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you. That's why I'm like, how did you end up at the mothers and baby unit from being at, your man's house? That's why I was like, nah, like, was there an
That
issue?
I would end up, honestly, not knowing I would end up spending the next like 3.5 years there.
Mm.
Which is where I met my best friend,
Oh,
Ren.
I see.
Yeah,
Okay, so am I saying her name right? Her name right? How do you say her name? Ren.
it's oh so Ren, but it's
Oh,
Ren.
so
Yeah,
Ren.
yeah.
Oh, so Ren. So you probably need to jump on next as well, then, because you probably got a little story going on too.
Yeah,
That's just how it
man.
is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
What me and
yeah.
Shanice are doing here, we're just opening the door
Mm.
for you lot to come true.
Mhm.
You get me? We're pioneering something here. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, mother and baby unit.
Mhm.
So babies arrived. At, at what age did you and baby's dad say we're no longer doing this together?
So it was really quite early, to be honest.
Mm, mm,
Um. Yeah,
mm, mm.
quite early.
Too early. Okay. Okay. So without going into too much detail, I might be breaching. I might be on the pledge, the pledge thing. Is he the gentleman that Marsha stepped in with?
No.
Okay.
Mm.
But have you ever had a situation with him that Marsha would have stepped in like she did with the other?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
that's what I wanted to. That's what I'm
Mm.
getting at.
Mm.
So already, you've got two. You've been under two experiences
Mm.
of that thing there.
Yeah. Even more than that, to be honest.
Even you see, but me, I just like to stick with what I've
Yeah.
been given.
Yeah.
But they always say a small percentage of your life represents the
Mm.
rest.
Mm. Yeah.
So you can see how you're already in this web of
Mhm.
that your mum and dad created for you before your time.
Mm. Mm.
Before your time. Okay. There's
Crazy.
like so much I can say right now and do right now, but
Mm.
I'm just something's telling me like bring it down. Like
Mm.
you get me?
Mm.
We don't want to overwhelm. You get me? Listen. You are doing so well, Shanice. Honestly, I
Thank
cannot
you,
thank you enough for
thank you.
allowing me to have the space with you.
Mm.
Okay, what I would like to do then before we proper round off, like up the
Mm.
live family. 3.5 long years. Oh my gosh. Well, was she there for 3.5 years
Well, she
as
was there
well?
maybe for like three,
For free.
or yeah, about three, I think.
That sounds like an interesting place for the way she's like, oh my gosh, she's like, I
Mhm.
need to hear about these
Nine
units.
girls under one roof. But it
That's
was like, even though it was one roof, so I would share my bathroom and kitchen with one girl, and we had
okay.
our own separate bit, and then it
Okay.
was like that. But it was, yeah, nine
It
girls under
still
one
is what
roof.
it was. And
Yeah.
all of you are also postpartum too.
Mhm.
So all of
Mhm.
that, and then you're managing youths.
Crazy.
And most of you, do they let the dads in there?
Yeah, yeah,
So they
yeah.
did, okay, but they didn't
They
let them
did.
sleep there, innit? They come for the day.
No, no, no. They could
Oh,
sleep
they
there.
can.
They could live
Okay,
there. Yeah, our one was quite
let's.
lenient
Okay, lenient.
with
Okay, okay.
stuff. Yeah, but it was. But do you know what? Those were some of my best years.
It sounds
Like,
hella fun though. If
yeah,
especially if the
and I
right
learnt
girls are
so
there.
much. I learnt so much in that
Mm,
time. Like, when I was there, it was one of them things. It was another thing because I was there the longest out of everyone because of my big mouth and my unable to control myself. Yeah,
wow.
I was there the longest out of like my batch that started.
Wow.
So at the time it was like, get me out of here. Do you know what I'm saying? But
Initially, it was like get me out, and then later on, you were like, actually, I need to be here.
yeah, like, it was only when I left, and then now that as time has gone
Mm,
on, and then you realize things that you learned there,
mm,
and like, it's, yeah, it's, I don't know, it's like being in the Big Brother house. Do you know what I'm
mm.
saying? Like, you
Yeah.
have your things can progress quickly and like time just flies and whatever, and you learn things and you learn stuff about yourself, you meet people. Like that was, yeah, so 13 years ago. I think I
Wow.
met my friend 12 years ago.
Wow.
So like we've built a nice friendship. It's been up and down, but ultimately that's my sister, do you know what I'm saying? So
Wow.
a lot of things have come from there. And yeah.
Wow. I like that's it
Thank
sounds
you,
like a
love and
part two, yeah.
blessings.
That sounds serious. Chat
Yeah.
chat love and blessings is saying I appreciate your bravery and honesty, Shanice.
Thank
So
you,
yeah, we all
darling.
do. All right, so we're gonna round off the chat in an
Yeah.
interesting way. Shanice, you were in the live stream where was it 2 days ago?
Mm.
Where I opened up this book for Nevaeh. Is there
Mm.
anything you want me to look into that book for you?
What it is it what kind of stuff is it?
So you would have to tell me
Mm.
if you're experiencing any symptom in your body because our body
Mm.
tries to communicate to us.
Mm.
So if you have any symptom, it can be minor, back, shoulder, neck, anything that you
Yeah.
feel like I would like to know more, then I will open the book, read up about that. We'll talk about that, analyze that, and close off the chat.
Yeah. Okay. Do you know what? There's so many different things, but okay, I will go with.
One that's probably long standing, or one that's you're like, I
Yeah.
need to
Okay,
see
I'll go with my neck.
your neck. How does your
Yeah.
what is it painful? 1 minute, chat. What's your neck saying?
It just feels
Tense, painful,
yeah.
trapped nerve. Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
It just feels how can I explain? It feels sometimes it just feels like
Out of place.
not out of place. It doesn't feel out of place, but I don't know how to explain, but I just have some issues with it. I know I kind of know where it kind of comes from. Um yeah, I do kind of know where it comes from
Hmm.
or like where it kind of started.
Okay, tell me. Tell me what you do know.
So I know that it's because of like my posture,
Hmm.
but I know like so I always had like a lot of confidence,
Hmm.
and then there was a situation what happened, yeah,
Hmm.
where someone who was like my friend
Hmm.
said something, and then
Hmm.
it really affected my confidence.
Hmm.
And then from then it's like I've always just tried to shrink myself, like even though
Hmm.
I don't know how to explain, because in some ways I have confidence, but
Hmm.
I always tell people that like sometimes I fake my confidence in the sense of like doing this now, I'm not, this is not really my thing, but I'm willing to put myself out there because inside myself I do have confidence. I don't know how to explain it.
No, I hear you.
I am a confident person,
Mm,
but there are some things that have hurt my confidence.
mm, 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 mm.
So in shrinking myself down, it affected my posture, which has now affected my neck.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you say shrinking yourself down, that means times have come where you literally feel yourself what tucking yourself away, arching
Yeah.
your back, wearing a hood a
Yeah.
lot, all them
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. All right. So chat. For those of you who
Thank you,
don't know,
Ezra. Mm.
I'm in possession of a book that is written by a gentleman, and he's into a level of like spiritual psychology and physiology, yeah, all kind of mixed together. So he's created this book and he's got a list of symptoms, illnesses, stuff like that.
Mm.
And he talks about how all these symptoms, he will list how all these symptoms are linked to certain mental, psychological issues that we are carrying in our mind, which then show up in our body as symptoms. And he basically says, unless these things are dealt with root cause, you will always go to the hospital or you'll go for a massage or something and it will pop up again. And you just kind of go round and round. And
Mm.
how, yeah, I've got to use certain words because it's In fact, let me not use that word, but so I'm gonna look into basically, is it, Shanice, try and give me the best. Is it neck pain? Is it, let me see what we can find. I guess it's neck, really.
Like
Neck.
neck or
Neck. And the top part of your neck, guys. What's the, someone chat, get the scientific word, because he will go through the whole back. So instead of us going through the whole bit, I want the neck. Is it the vertebrae at the top of your neck?
Yeah, something.
Chat, quickly Google that for me and let me know. So I just want to say this book was not written in English. It was translated into English. So it doesn't read as smoothly all the time. So bear with me. I have to try and like read it properly again. All right, chat, look into that. In fact, I've got my phone here. I can check it out. But let me read the chat quickly. Also Ren said, don't make me cry now. Love you, girl. Ezra, big up. Riva, I just want to say I love your YouTube space. It's so relatable and really helps me get through a lot. Especially during the seasonal depression around the holidays. Yeah. Big up Shanice as well, because you both bring such realness and comfort. Love always. Love, we appreciate you. That's what my space is for, man. This is what my space is for. Nothing else. This is what it's for. You get me? Love and blessings. Thank you. Cervical vertebrae. Yes, it's a vertebrae. That's it. Vertebrae is right. Okay, thank you. I think that's it. Thank you, girls. Thank you. Well, love and blessings. I don't know if you're a girl, but yeah, thank you, guys. Appreciate you. All right, let's do this. Stay locked in. Stay locked in, chat. This is the last stretch. You lot have done so well. Yeah? Almost 2 hours and a half. Dedication. You lot are ready to learn. You're ready to transition. You're ready to move, to grow, develop, all of them things there. And study is what it takes sometimes. Patience. Because the world right now is so fast paced. Everything quick, everything swipe, everything scroll, everything tick, TikTok and all that. So to have a moment where you slow down for 2.5 hours to listen to a story, dissect it and all that. Monette, you missed it all. Yeah, I was wondering what happened. What happened? Next time. Okay, you know what? This one's not as long as I thought. All right, let's do this. Neck. It is the connecting channel between the body and the head. And in the metaphysical sense, the spiritual body with the material. So it's saying, obviously, it connects your head. It connects your head and your body, but spiritually, it connects your spiritual body to your physical body. It is in an area of great sensitivity because through it, all that is essential to man passes. It's saying it's in a sensitive area because everything that is essential to man passes through it. So I'm gathering, I'm going to keep on reading, but if we think of everything that's essential to man that passes through it, oxygen, food, probably those are the two main things. Without those, we'll die. Water, if you're going to drink. Basically, if you're going to breathe, that's it. If you don't breathe, then you go brain dead and then that's it. Because sometimes you can go brain dead-ish. And if you're still breathing, they can try and do things to... But if you can't breathe anymore and you lose oxygen, it's finito. So all that is essential to man passes. Full stop. From head, flowing thoughts, ideas, orders, desires, down the neck to the body. Okay, so he's saying from our head flows the thoughts, ideas, orders, desires. They flow down the neck into the body. The body represents the action, gesture, and acts. So basically, if your brain, if your head has a certain thought or an idea, and it trickles down into the neck, through the neck into your body will manifest it. So, for example, if your bedroom has said something to you, that has triggered your brain, made you feel insecure about something, it will trickle down through to your neck and it will show up in your body, i.e. posture, discomfort, pain, whatever. Also, from the body, flowing emotions and messages that are picked up by the brain. So now it's talking the other way. The body, emotions and messages flow that are picked up from the brain. Okay, no, so sorry, it's picked up from the brain and the emotions and messages also flow from the body. No, also from the body flowing emotions and messages that are picked up by the brain. Okay, I get it. So emotions and messages that flow from the body are picked up by the brain. Okay, cool. Thus, the neck refers to the two-way communication. So the neck, our body communicates with the brain, it has to pass to the neck, and our brain has to communicate with the body and it has to pass through the neck. Okay. From head to body and body to head. The pain in this part of the body expresses our difficulties to realize our desires. That is, there is a mismatch between what I think and want and what I do with it, really. So you know how you said I came on the live because you said I don't really do this, but I know deep inside me I am confident. That's why I'm going to come and do it. So there's a mismatch.
Yeah.
You're both confident, but also you don't feel confident. Okay. And you talked about confidence from what someone said affecting your neck. So we're taking it bit by bit. For example, I think something, but do exactly the opposite. So you're saying like, it's not really me to do this, but I'm going to do the opposite, which is do it. Which to me is a good thing because you're not letting it cap you.
Yeah.
Even if something's made you feel a bit of lack of confidence, you're like, okay, cool, but whatever. Some people they follow that direction.
Yeah.
But you doing that it sounds like it can still create an issue. So there's a price you pay for being mismatched. It's good you're still moving your feet, but it's still going to show up in you. Because the body wants you to sort it out so that you don't have a mismatch, so you don't have the pain. Because you don't have to have the pain and you don't have to have the mismatch. You can have unity and walk in one way. Because most of us, that's how we do it. Like, I've got pain in my leg, but I'm still going to walk on it and go work and make money. But you don't have to walk in pain, though. We can sort that out, you know. But it's easy to brush it off as long as we can still walk. We're only going to sort it out if it proper stops me from walking and making money. Then I'm going to stop it. But until then, I don't really need to face it. I can get to work. But it's like, no, we need to face some things sometimes and sort it out. Okay. Like up the live, guys. If you're locked in, like up the live. We're about to round up. Like up the. I know you're locked in, so sometimes you forget to like up the live, but that's why I've got to snap you guys back in. You get me? Like up the live. I'm a girl, you're welcome. Oh, love and blessings, you're a girl. Okay, now I know. Okay, let's get back to it. Okay. I want something, but someone stops me. Or it is myself who prevents me to do it. Prevents me to do it. Is there anything you want that you feel like you're holding back from this? You don't have to share it with us, but if you do, is there anything like that?
Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
so.
but you don't have to share it with us. That's fine. It's probably personal.
Like linked to yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Linked to the original. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we'll leave that one there. As long as, because this message is more for you. Obviously, we can learn from the ricochet of it if we can relate, but it's for you, so you keep that. So now it's gone on to talk about a certain condition itself. So this bit may not relate to you specifically. This is called cervical arthrosis. So that's if you're diagnosed, but you probably haven't got that. But I'm going to read it anyway because sometimes you can hear things that relate. So this one says conflict of disagreement between what I think and what I do. I think one thing, but then do another thing different. Okay, so that's similar. I do something against my beliefs. These are like little commas of him quoting what people say. The neck. Okay, so now it's finished. Okay. The neck represents the flexibility, security, and knowledge. The person who is willing to learn and experience and is not swayed by negative attitudes like I cannot or do not want. This is where the English translation is getting funny. Accumulate tensions and neck problems. On the contrary, you will feel satisfied with his or her attitude to life and feel sure their ideas and feelings. Okay, so this was the translation bits. So let me try and explain that a bit better. The neck represents the flexibility, security, and knowledge. Flexibility can look like so many things. Literally your day to day, how much money we got, so depends on how we can move. How much something else controls our life, i.e. government and all them things. And then also communication too. How open can we be with the people around us? How flexible, or when I go to certain environments, do I need to change and stiff up myself? Security, same things. Money, position in life, our abilities, our power. How much power do we have? How powerless are we? You get me? How much? All them things. Do I got to go to work and deal with this boss that I don't like, but I have to do it? These little things. But it can also mean security, like insecurities, like people making comments that affect how we think. And then knowledge. The person who is willing to learn and experience and is not swayed by negative attitudes, like I cannot or do not want to, do not accumulate tensions and neck problems. On the contrary, you will instead feel satisfied with your attitude to life and you will feel sure about your ideas and feelings. So we're saying people who don't tell stuff like to themselves like I can't do this and I can't do that, those people tend to not develop tensions in their body and they tend to have a better attitude to life, which makes them feel better about themselves and makes them feel better about the ideas and the feelings that they process. So that's that there. We're on the final bit now. Like up their life, stay locked in. The individual who is held in an inflexible internal attitude that refuses to see and to recognize all aspects of a situation, to adopt or show signs of humility, and is unwilling to change, will have no choice but to wear a collar. That's deep. I'm going to read that again for the whole chat. The individual who is held in an inflexible internal attitude. So forget everyone around. This is talking about the person who sees life a certain way, the person who talks to themselves a certain way with an inflexible internal attitude that refuses to see and to recognize all aspects of a situation, to adapt or show signs of humility, and is unwilling to change, will have no choice but to wear a collar. I'm going to let you lot take that because there's so many things I can say about that. We're about to round up. I'll let you lot take that in. injustice, fear of ridicule, humiliation, to express overload and burden, the attitude of trying to change other people. Any of these erroneous behaviors will cause us pain and neck problems.
Mm.
Earlier in the chat, I was saying how forget ever trying to control anybody. If you're gonna do anything controlling, control yourself.
Yourself.
And the book is saying that's why the book it talked about inflexible internal attitudes, not inflexible external attitude of your mum or dad. Your internal one will determine things for you. Okay, this is the recommendations. This is the final line. Recommendations to recover physical, emotional, and spiritual health. Are you ready? Flexibility, mobility, and naturalness to consider other perspectives, other views, other ways of seeing and doing things. Security and knowledge is what gives the neck strength and the necessary balance. Security and knowledge. Like the scripture said, my people perish for a lack of knowledge. When you gain knowledge, it will make you feel secure.
Yeah.
Even if that's just emotionally, mentally secure. But also, when you gain knowledge, you will find ways to make yourself more prosperous. And if you're prosperous and you start to grow and you're getting the cash or you're getting resources, sometimes it's not always money, sometimes it can be social networks, it can be links, it can be resources. Once you start to get that, it brings more security into your life. But if your pockets are thin, you always got to go around and ask somebody. Even if they give it to you, it's not secure because they can take it back. Even if they give it to you, deep down in your heart, you know that's not mine. Even if they give it to you and tell you to keep it deep down in your heart, that will then link to insecurity because you say, right, I've got it. But you get me, it's not really mine. I didn't really make. There's a feeling that comes with when you do your thing and you can look at it and say, I've done my thing.
Yeah.
That feeling money can't buy.
Definitely.
Is the reason why when someone gives you money, that's why the slogan, fast cash goes quick. When you get it too quick, it goes quick. Because you didn't really feel what it took. It didn't require a certain level from you to get it. So when it comes, it can't stay. It goes as fast as it comes. And people wonder, like, oh my God, where did all the money go? Yeah, because your sugar daddy gave it to you. There's no flesh to that money. It's just going to go like that. Pew! Pew! That's why you see a lot of these rich kids, when their parents be giving them lots of money, sometimes you will see that there's a high statistics with them that they get involved with certain, you get me, addiction, struggles, money management's an issue. The parents end up having to spend double money on them. Because now I've paid and I've given you everything you want, but it's kind of mashed you up. So now I need to pay more for therapy, for this, for other resources. Go and ask them, they'll tell you. So family, I think that brings us to the end of the chat. It's almost getting to 3 hours. You lot locked in heavy. We're on 42 likes. We might as well make it 45 at this rate. So, get me. Chat, like it up, thumbs up, get it to 45 likes. We appreciate. All right, before I round up, Shanice, have you got any final words?
I would just like to say that I do think that obviously just pushing the message of She Nice, that we're all here for a reason. We all meet each other for a reason. We're all in the same boat, and we're all trying to make it.
And we're all trying to make it. That's why we're all here, locked in.
So
that's why we're all here.
Essentially, it's like, we need to fight against this whole thing of everyone being against each other, because we're not going to get anywhere. It doesn't make sense. And we're going to have children, we're going to have grandchildren. We want to make the world a better place for them, and it can be done.
It can be done.
It starts with us. So if each of us can just carry that in our head as we're going about our life, we can all make the world a better place. That's what it's about.
That's what it's about.
So yeah, and we're all on a journey. We will all have our times where we don't do as good as we want to do, but get back on it, man.
Get back on
Don't
it.
let whatever it is get in your head and make you think like we can literally overcome and do anything. So
That's it.
that's what yeah.
That's it. And it
So check
starts with
out
self.
She Nice London. Yeah, it starts with yourself. So we can all help each other.
Yeah.
Um
Yeah.
yeah, so
Yeah.
check
Plug
out
it.
She Nice London on
Mm-hmm.
Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Um we've got our new winter collection coming out, guys.
Okay.
Um I can't necessarily show my one right now because of what I'm doing, but um yeah, check out She Nice London, join the community, join the family, and we're all gonna get to where we need to go, man. Our slogan for She Nice London is bringing you your missing pieces. So
Mm.
the idea is that not only are we bringing you clothes pieces, but we're bringing you, like, the aim is that anyone that comes in contact with She Nice London, we should all, I want us all to, at least, even if it's one piece that you can put to your puzzle to say,
Mm.
yeah, I've taken, I'm on my journey to getting
Mm.
to just fulfilling. At the end of our life, we want to have our whole puzzle filled.
Mm.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And yeah, like I said, we're all gonna get things for everyone we meet. We meet them for a reason,
Mm.
and
Real talk.
if we can just remember that and remember to be nice and
Real
be
talk.
understanding and have empathy, even when it's hard. Um,
Real
yeah,
talk.
the same way that we will need empathy sometimes, we just need to give it to others.
Real talk.
Yeah, so that's it.
So Manette said, when you gonna do this again? I love this. Big up yourself. You guys will know when we're gonna do it again. We ain't got one book, so I can't tell a date now.
Mm,
But if you guys wanna jump on, send me an email, is in the description. Riva Diva 77 at gmail.com. Riva, I wanna jump on and do what Shanice done. I've got a story I wanna share. I wanna
mm,
hear your little two bits. I maybe want you to open and read this book. I got a certain condition or whatever. Let's do it.
mm.
Shanice, give me your number.
Which one? 07, what, like phone
No,
number?
not your number.
Oh,
Give me a number. Give me
that's
a
what I was
number.
thinking. Hold on.
Give me a number.
um, 27.
27. All right. Chat. Okay, good. We're on 42. Someone's clicked 43. We need it to 45. What was the number?
27.
27. We need it to 45 before I can read this out. 27.
Yeah.
We're on 44. One more. Let's do this. In fact, you know what? We need it to 50. We can't be doing it at 50 likes.
Like up the live,
Like up the
guys.
live. Thumbs up. That's the bit I'm talking about. The thumbs up bit is on 44 right now. Get it to 50.
Come on, guys.
Get it to 50. Get it to 50. Get it to 50. So if you wanna jump on Riva Da Diva 77 at gmail.com, just say, hey Riva, boom. But I don't want to know too much about your story. I want you to jump on organic and then
Mm,
we just take it from there. Like up the live 45. Let's go. Let's go. In the chat, we trust. 50 likes. 50 likes. Let the algorithm know we're serious. We didn't come to play. You get me? The squad here, we gathered together to learn, to share, to dissect, to analyze, to question, to understand each other's story so we can learn from one another. Yeah? 45 likes. Let's go. Come on. Come on. We're going to do this tonight. It's happening. Like up the live. So, Shanice, I got this book,
mm,
another book.
mm,
I won't talk about it too much,
mm.
but I'm going to read a message from it for you.
Okay.
Okay? Like up the live, family. 20 of you locked in right now. Like up the live, get it to 50. Get it to 50. Get it to 50. The thumbs up, not the heart. The thumbs up. 46. There we go.
Thank you, guys.
Thumbs up section. Just pat, 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 pat. Get it to 50. If you ain't liked it, like it. If you've been locked in since we started, like it. Been locked in for an hour, like it. Been locked in for 30 minutes, like it. Learn anything, like it. 50. Need it to be 50. It's on 46. 4 more to go. 4 more to go.
37 now.
47. We're getting there. We're getting there. Let me show you lot this. This is a book I can show you. 47. Come, let's get it to 50. There's a workbook, yeah, that I got a few years ago. Yeah. And I'll try and get the link on there, but if you can't afford therapy or you don't like doing therapy, then 48, big it up, keep going, guys, appreciated. These type of books are good. Behavior therapy skills workbook. Thick. Numerous activities in there. You don't have to rush it. No one's on your back. You do it as and when you please. Different activities. Very good. Let me see.
Is that the one you're going to read from her?
Nah.
Okay. What one? What's that one? Sorry.
This one.
Okay. Yeah.
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 48 likes. Come on. 49.
49.
There we go. One more to go. One more to go. 50. Okay, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to pick the top 3 people or the top 3 lives or responses. Whoever wants, drop a number in there. Let me give you a message too. 50 likes. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. The squad's nice. Put up a number. If you guys want me to read a little message for you, give me any number. Right, Shanice, yours was 27. Let's go. You are being given signs that your prayers are being heard. Trust that God's plan is unfolding as it needs to. I'm going to read it one more time. You are being given signs that your prayers are being heard. Trust that God's plan is unfolding as it needs to. Take that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Monette, let's go. 24. Angels are shining a light of harmony on you and your personal relationships. Any conflicts are now being resolved. I'm going to read that one more time for you. Angels are shining a light of harmony on you and your personal relationships. Any conflicts are now being resolved. All right, 2 more, then we're done. Trish G1, you've been silent and you pop out of nowhere. Trish, come on now. All right, number 3 for Trish. But that's how it be, innit? Sometimes you're just silent. It's good. It's all right. You're laughing. Trish, you are on the road to growth and expansion. The path is unfolding with perfect timing. I'm going to read that one more time for you. You are on the road to growth and expansion. The path is unfolding with perfect timing. Just catching the end of this. Yeah, right. Why don't I believe you? All right, and then the last one, yeah, for also Ren, our sister that's been locked in since. Number 4, yeah. Let your truth be your teacher. Trust in all that you feel and let your joy lead. It's funny you use the word joy. I don't know you, but you come across like a joyful person. You seem like that. I'm going to read it one more time. Let your truth be your teacher. Trust in all that you feel and let your joy lead. All right, chat. We're done.
Thank you, Riva.
You're done. You're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. Ain't no liar. Just scrolling and stumbled on you. But thanks. I'm joking. I'm joking. You're not a liar, Trish. All right, Trish, you're part of the squad. You're locked in. So the next one, jump on and then, yeah, I can tell you'll be active. Love and blessings. I really enjoyed this, guys. Great live. Take care. You're welcome. Thank you for your engagement. I appreciate it. And guys, all of you that have been locked in since 2.5 hours. Oh, it's 3 hours now. Just like that. Just like that. God bless you all, honestly. And I pray that you've all taken something from this, man. Monette, you're welcome. You must have, or you wouldn't have stayed locked in for this long. So keep the prayers up. Send me an email if you want to lock in. And guys, look, if we want to keep this going, send the email. If you like this live, you send the email and contribute to stuff like this, keep it alive. Because the more we do this, the more others will be encouraged to do it. So that's how Shanice is laying herself out here for us, so that to open up the pathways. So I've seen how it goes. You've witnessed the movement. Send me the email. Let's go. Let's do this. Also, Ren, I like that one. Thank you, Eva. You're welcome. All right. That's that then. So we're all going to bed now. We're going to lay down.
Oh, hi, Mom.
Is that your mum? No way! Big up, Mummy! Okay, so Mum, look, you got to jump on the next one. You have to jump on the next one. Rah! Big up. Wow. That's big, Oh, wow. I'm getting goosebumps. That's sick. Hey, chat. Like up the live. Are you crazy? Shanice's mum jumped in the chat. Hey, like up the live. Like up the live. Honestly, that's sick. That's sick. Okay, so we're here, but we're going. So this is my final message. We're all going soon to lay down to rest. When we fall asleep and we close our eyes, we're all going to cross over and transition. We all do, whether we wake up and realize we've had a dream or not. Before you cross over, just say, look, I'm crossing over. When I get there, teach me something. So when I come back and I open my eyes, I can use it to progress in my life. That's it. You may not have a dream. You may not wake up with this clear memory, but one way, some way, something will come that will help take your life to the next level. Please remember that. All right, chat. We're out. Lots of love. Later, Trish. Bye, Mommy Sandra. Bye, Ren. Bye, Manette. All of you. Love and blessings. All of you. Big up.
Guys.
All right. Later. Bye.